action. More on these stories at townhall.com. The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
My story begins with debt, a lot of debt, credit card debt, and I heard a commercial for Trinity. I gave them a call.
If you're in debt and you need help, call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976.
When I first called, I was a little embarrassed and kind of ashamed, and I looked at the numbers and I saw how quickly that astronomical debt that was in my life would go away.
Trinity will consolidate your accounts into one easy-to-manage monthly payment, reduce your interest, and possibly improve your credit score. You'll save thousands.
What I would tell other people, please pick up the phone and call Trinity. Just let them put together a program and see how affordable and easy it is to pay off your debt.
Call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976. That's 1-800-990-6976. A group that monitors religious persecution worldwide says violence and discrimination against Christians has increased over the past year, particularly in China.
The surge in the persecution of Christians in China appears to be linked to the Communist Party's decision last February to tighten regulations governing the practice of religion. Strict guidelines on how crosses should be displayed on buildings, a clampdown on unregistered congregations, and the arrest of pastors and preachers saw China rise from 43rd to 27th in the Open Doors list of the 50 most difficult countries to live in as a Christian.
That's the BBC's Martin Bashir. Russia's foreign minister says Moscow is not considering a possibility of swapping an American arrested on suspicion of espionage for any of the Russians now being held in the U.S. News and analysis, townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. The tumbling space snowman making its out-of-this-world film debut.
Scientists from NASA's New Horizons mission released the first stitched-together animation of Ultima Thule, the most distant object ever explored by humans. The small icy object is shown spinning end over end like a propeller. It's about 4 billion miles from Earth and looks like a reddish snowman with two fused together spheres extending about 21 miles in length. The movie was put together from photos taken New Year's Eve and New Year's Day as the spacecraft made its closest approach, but not sent back to Earth until the last few days. Ultima Thule rotates about every 16 hours, so the time-lapse movie shows 7 of those hours. Keith Peters, Washington.
The IRS recalling roughly 46,000 of its employees furloughed by the partial government shutdown to handle tax returns and pay out refunds. For now, they'll have to work without pay. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Troy women's basketball has been on fire to open Sunbelt Conference play, and they're back in Trojan Arena this week. Thursday at 6 will be Cancer Awareness Night as the Trojans take on ULM. General admission tickets are just $5 for this game. And Saturday at 2, Troy takes on Louisiana as part of 80s Day. We'll be playing the best hits from the 80s all game long. And grab a bingo card on Saturday for basketball bingo for your chance to win great prizes. For Troy women's basketball tickets, visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets. And we'll see you in Trojan Arena.
With SRN Sports, I'm Ron Zarakstra. Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson scored 31 points each. Kevin Durant added 27. That fueled an NBA record 51-point first quarter as the Warriors beat the Nuggets 142-111. Curry said it was important to start the game well.
We were just very purposeful about how we create shots. Everybody kind of staying within themselves, but shooting with confidence, and everybody got touches, which was nice. Using their aggressiveness against them, and obviously you got to make shots. It's a talented team, and when we do that, tough to beat.
Golden State shot a blistering 60% from the field. Hawks beat the Thunder. Lakers beat the Bulls. It was the Bucks over the Heat. Pacers beat the Suns, and the Sixers beat the T-Wolves. Philadelphia scores 83 in the first half of a 140-107 decision. They hit a team record 21 three-pointers. This is SRN Sports. Eagles coach Doug Peterson says once again Carson Wentz will be the team's starting quarterback in 2019. Wentz missed the final 3 games of the regular season and 2 playoff games because of a back injury. Nick Foles led the Eagles to 4 straight wins before eventually losing to the Saints last weekend. Foles filled in when Wentz tore 2 knee ligaments in December of 2017 and led Philadelphia to its first NFL title since 1960, earning Super Bowl MVP honors in a win over New England. Former Major League pitcher John Wetland is out on bond after being charged in North Texas with continuous sex abuse of a child under the age of 14. The 52-year-old Wetland was MVP of the 1996 World Series with the Yankees. The All-Star closer also pitched for the Rangers, Expos, and the Dodgers. And second baseman Brian Dozier signs a one-year contract with Washington. This is SRN Sports.
It's time for another huge week of Troy men's basketball in Trojan Arena. The Trojans take on Georgia Southern this Thursday at 6 for Troy Alumni Association Night. $2 tickets for all Troy Alumni Association members with your membership card. And Saturday at 2, bring the whole family out as it's Take a Kid to the Game for Free Day. Kids 12 and under get in free as Troy basketball takes on Georgia State. Plus, all kids can enjoy an ice cream party this Saturday with T-Roy. For tickets, visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets.
With an SRN News Business Brief, I'm George Bonzani. Prime Minister Theresa May's government faces a no-confidence vote today after Parliament rejected last fall's negotiated plan for Britain's departure from the EU. The pound did rally, but even so, financial analyst Hillary Kramer says the pound's status could reverse.
The entire country's economic structure is at risk of falling, starting with the fact that the British pound will precipitously drop in value because no one is going to want to hold the British pound if the UK doesn't have trade agreements with the European Union, if the UK is a standalone country.
Hillary Kramer edits the financial newsletter Game Changers in cooperation with Salem Media. The trade agreement she mentions would not be any easier for Britain to maintain if confronted with staying in the EU. Stocks posting gains Tuesday on Wall Street. With SRN Business, I'm George Bonzani.
It's time for another huge week of Troy men's basketball in Trojan Arena. The Trojans take on Georgia Southern this Thursday at 6 for Troy Alumni Association Night. $2 tickets for all Troy Alumni Association members with your membership card. And Saturday at 2, bring the whole family out as it's Take a Kid to the Game for Free Day. Kids 12 and under get in free as Troy basketball takes on Georgia State. Plus, all kids can enjoy an ice cream party this Saturday with T-Roy. For tickets, visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets.
A historically black college is set to open a new residence hall. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP. Talladega College will open a 45,000 square foot residence hall today. The building is one of 3 major construction projects currently going on that are expected to be completed by the end of the year. Former Congressman Joe Bonner has been named as Governor Kay Ivey's new chief of staff. Ivey announced the change Tuesday, a day after her inauguration for her first full term. Steve Pelham, Ivey's longtime chief of staff, is leaving to take a position at Auburn University. A Catholic priest who served prison time for vandalizing abortion clinics has died at 79. Reverend Edward Markley died Monday morning at St. Bernard Abbey, where he was a Benedictine monk. Markley was convicted for splashing red paint on equipment at a Huntsville clinic in 1984 in order to pay restitution to 2 employees who required medical treatment. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. USDA boneless pork chops, $1.77 a pound. USDA boneless top sirloin steak, $3.99 a pound. Fresh fryer leg quarters, 38 cents a pound. IGA corn, green beans, and peas, 15-ounce cans, 2 for $1. Gain laundry detergent, 100 ounces, $8.88.
Good morning,
Charmin bathroom
Rachel. Good morning, bud.
Rolls, $5.99. Coke, Sprite, and Mellow Yellow 12-pack cans, 3 for $10. Golden ripe bananas, 2 pounds, 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station 1290 WOPP. Pinson Valley's Bo Nix was named Alabama's Mr. Football Tuesday night. He threw for almost 3,800 yards and 50 touchdowns last season, winning 2 state championships in his career. The Auburn signee is the AHSAA's all-time leader in total yards and touchdowns. Auburn basketball playing tonight at College Station against Texas A&M. The Tigers ranked 14th in the latest AP poll. They're 12-3 and 1-1 in conference play. Alabama also in action tonight. They're on the road in Columbia to take on Missouri. The Crimson Tide are 10-5, looking to snap a 2-game losing skid. Missouri is also also lost 2 straight. Auburn baseball are ranked 22nd in the D1 baseball preseason poll. The Tigers went 43-23 last season. They're one of 8 SEC teams to be ranked in the top 25. They'll open up the season February 15th against Georgia Southern. Hurry in now for great deals at the Jeep Start Something New event. I'm Tony Desiri on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP.
Crayola experience at the Florida Mall is closer than you think. Brand new. Make a melted wax painting and kaleidoscope yourself. Plus 24 hands-on family attractions. Save the Adventure Lab from colorful trouble. Climb a 2-story playground. Turn your coloring page into a 4D adventure. Name your own crayon. Watch how crayons are made. And so much more. Your Crayola experience is just a short drive away.
Get your discount tickets today at CrayolaExperience.com.
Mahindra presents the Race Flash.
Powered by SB Nation Radio.
The 33rd annual Chili Bowl Nationals underway in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The indoor midget car event on a 1/5 of a mile dirt oval at the River Spirit Expo Center. 350 plus drivers entered, 5 nights of qualifying with the A-main event set for Saturday night. NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Christopher Bell has won back-to-back Chili Bowl Nationals. Logan Seavey led from start to finish in a 25-lap feature qualifying event, the first of the week. NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Chase Briscoe finished 5th in that A feature after starting 3rd. The NASCAR Cup Garage opens at Daytona International Speedway 3 weeks from Friday on February 8th. Qualifying for the Great American Race is February 10th. That's your Mahindra Race Flash.
Powered by SB Nation Radio.
I took a vow to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse. I promise to be true in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will keep that promise till death do us part. That's why I bought life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, to secure your future, no matter what. Come by and see Jerry Booth, Diane Carter, and Nikki Roberts.
At the service agency, 306 North Main Street, next to Spurlin County.
Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody, on this Wednesday morning. It is the 16th day of January. Rich here a little bit before 4 o'clock in the morning, and the temperature is already 34, so almost all of us will get to freezing or below this morning on what should be really the nicest day of the week on many levels as far as milder temperatures and a pretty good day, but we are into a very progressive weather pattern, as I've been telling you. For instance, 3 storm systems in the next 7 days and multiple chunks of Arctic air that will keep coming at us between now and the end of January and beyond. The numbers for Monday morning are not quite as harsh as I showed you yesterday morning. We have modified the forecast a little bit, but still, it's going to be cold enough. Winter is coming. Okay, we start with this map this morning, which is kind of a wide-shot future radar showing storm system number 1, which is not a big deal, coming through late tomorrow into tomorrow evening, and behind it a more formidable storm system number 2 already terrorizing the western states, and that'll be our future on Saturday. So today is a mild day as we wait for the storm systems to arrive, with temperatures, I think, well up in the 50s. I've got us at 59 today, mostly sunny. Tonight, not quite as chilly. Overnight,
morning, sir. Morning.
The winds will be light.
All right.
So a pretty good day today before weather changes take place tomorrow. Here's the Thursday map showing scattered showers arriving probably later on. I think we start the day dry, but maybe some showers by later on in the afternoon. Here's Thursday at 6 p.m. This is not going to be a big deal storm system. I think the rainfall amounts are going to be very spotty and light. And then Friday, we're in between storm systems.
New headlines.
A mild day, perhaps upper 60s. I think clouds will dominate most of the time. Then Saturday noon, here comes the showers and thunderstorms with this system. Storm Prediction Center doesn't have us in a severe weather risk, but maybe a couple of stronger storms. Then Saturday midnight, the front is back behind us. It turns much colder, windy behind the system late Saturday night and through the day Sunday. Dramatically colder. Temperatures will be falling during the day Sunday, and those gusty northerly winds will make it seem a lot colder than it really is. So, chunk of Arctic air number 1 coming in Sunday night, and Monday morning will be a chilly. But although we've massaged the temperatures a little bit, not quite as severe cold as we were thinking. Now, some of the coldest air over in Georgia. We're still thinking mid to upper 20s here in central and south Alabama for morning lows on Monday morning. Coldest air of the season. Monday morning wind chills perhaps in the teens area-wide, and maybe even single digits farther to the east, and even below zero when you get up into North Georgia. So the coldest air by far, and the coldest core of air just to the east of us on Monday, Martin Luther King Day, with the rain chances tomorrow at 30% late afternoon, 40% tomorrow night, and then maybe a leftover shower early Friday. Friday's high in the upper 60s. I think we'll be near 70 perhaps on Saturday, with showers and thunderstorms increasing towards Saturday evening, Saturday night. A windy, much colder day with falling temperatures Sunday, and then down to the mid-20s on Monday morning with an afternoon high of 41 on MLK Day. Here's Tuesday night, another storm system coming into the area, and behind it, another blast of Arctic air later on in the week. So that's the second chunk of Arctic air, and maybe before the end of the month, a third chunk of Arctic air coming in according to the GFS before this month is over and we head into February. So you get the idea, a very progressive pattern, and you can stay on top of it all with our weather app. Boy, if you don't have it yet, because it's going to come in very handy with hourly forecast, 10-day forecast, and push notifications for alerts, any severe weather alerts. Get it on your phone or tablet. Now go to the App Store, search Rich Thomas Weather. So I'll keep you up to date on this incredible roller coaster ride that we're going to be on. A wild time between now and the end of January, and even well into February. It's going to be pretty crazy. Live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg, Jay, Emily, and Bailey the Wonder Dog, who's out there behind me. And live on TV, CBS 8 and ABC 32 this morning, 5:50 a.m. and 6:40 a.m. Another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45. My alarm goes off at 1:35. Ouch! And of course, you know, whenever you want it, your forecast, my forecast across the dial on 8 radio stations, twice an hour, the Blue Water family of stations. All right, have a great hump day. I'll see you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.
The Op Stockyard, 915 Florella Highway. New sale day is Tuesdays, 1 p.m. At the Op Stockyard, we want our customers to know that our commissions and hauling rates are cheaper than anyone in the area. If you need assistance with your cattle needs, please call John Edwards at 850-978-0340 or Henry Alford 850-890-6068. We look forward to seeing you at the Op Stockyard each Tuesday. Sale begins at 1 p.m.
It's kind of lazy parenting. It's a way of checking off where I feel like I've done my job. Whether it's helpful to my teenager or not, I haven't really paid attention to that.
Have you ever reprimanded your teen only to get that glazed over look? Dr. Ken Wilgus explains why lecturing is ineffective with teenagers on Focus on the Family Minute.
It's not helpful because after about 12, teenagers know virtually all of what their parents' major beliefs are. And so they don't really, whatever you're lecturing at is not news. And so it's just a way usually of satisfying your own fear. It was for me anyway. I remember my kids had a stony expression that said, "You and I both know that I'm not listening to this, but I'm not going to react in a way you can get mad at me." And it just didn't do any good.
Ask questions to engage your teen, and that conversation might lead them to make an adult decision, which is the whole point of parenting. More from Dr. Ken at FamilyMinute.org.
HD Edgar Trucking, home-owned and operated, proud to be located in Opp, proud to employ hometown folks, proud to support our schools, proud to support our industries, and proud to support Focus on the Family at 6 a.m. and 12 noon on WOPP. Durwood and Martha Edgar and staff at HD Edgar Trucking ask that you consider attending a church of your choice this Sunday.
Best Buy Carpet takes this opportunity to remind aerial drivers that the safe operation of a motor vehicle and the consumption of alcohol do not mix. When you take to the road this holiday season, take along the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and common sense. That's from Best Buy Carpets in Niceville, offering a great selection of great prices for all your flooring needs. For sales, service, and installation, call the professionals serving Okaloosa County and the surrounding areas. Call 850-678-0041, 850-678-0041, or stop by 115 Bullitt Boulevard in Niceville.
Today we salute you,
Mr. Hot Dog Eating Contest contestant, what does it take to eat 24 hot dogs in 12 minutes? Determination, fortitude, and a complete disregard for what they actually put in a hot dog. What's for dessert? 9 pounds of antacids and 7 hours of routine angioplasty. So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, old diplomat of the dog. Bud Light beer, Anheuser-Busch.
Distributed by Horn Beverage Company, Donna Horn, Sam Zipper, and Jim Booty Bruce.
Andalusia Auto Parts honors our fighting men and women of the military and all of the veterans who have gone before you. We salute you and thank you for your sacrifice. We understand freedom comes with a price. Our prayers go with you and your families. Stay safe, stay strong, and may God bless America. This military tribute from Andalusia Auto Parts. For the best prices and service, give them a call at 222-1195. That's 222-1195.
Papa G's Pizza is a family-owned and operated restaurant. Rhonda would invite you to come out and give them a try if you haven't already. Papa G's Pizza has been serving our community and the surrounding area for the past 21 years, and they offer a big thank you to all the loyal customers. Papa G's is open Monday through Friday, 11 to 2 for lunch, 4 until 8 for dinner, and Papa G's offers more than just pizza. Call for a menu at 493-3055.
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Rod Tanner. For this Wednesday morning, we expect sunny skies at a high of 61 today. It'll be clear and cold tonight with a low of 39. It'll be increasingly cloudy Thursday with a high of 66. There's a chance for showers Thursday night. It'll be mostly cloudy at a low of 53. There's a chance of rain Friday. Have a mostly cloudy day with a high of 70. Saturdays we move into the weekend. We'll have showers in the afternoon. It'll be mostly cloudy and breezy with a high of 72 with winds to 20 miles an hour. Sunday there's a chance for showers. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds and a high of 50. Again, today's high 61 under sunny skies, and that's the latest lower Alabama weather here in WOPP.
Hey, 38 is going to be our low this morning. I think that's it, too, because I've already seen it going to 39. Double checking there. 6:45 is our sunrise. 5:06 is our sunset. The winds are from the east at 1 mile per hour. Presently 39 degrees here at the studios of WOPP. 26 minutes now past 6 a.m. Fun. Bud want to know if Jay lays in the glass case at the rodeo with the snakes this year, tell him to lay real still. Getting him in that damn case.
You gotta worry about that.
Good morning, Patsy. Good morning, Benny. Deland, good morning. Bud, Jacob, Rachel. Bud, when you have time, give me an email address for you. an email address. Not on this thing. Text me or email me. RBT@WOPP.com. RBT@WOPP.com. Or you can text me, which you may have a number already. 334-818-0537. 818-0537. Of course, the easy way is to email me, RBT abbreviation Robert at WOPP. I need your email address so I can send you some stuff about the rodeo. And then more than welcome to send it out to some other brothers in the Mobile area. We virtually got everything ready. Got one more thing to do for the mayor. That's on audio. Then we got a video next week to do with the mayor. Lord help us. But I reckon I have you on Facebook, or you'll be watching us on Facebook. But so I need to do it off the other. Hey, Jefferson Starship, if only you believe, it's a little magic there. As we're intertwining more of that music into our music, the hits of the 70s, boy, I tell you, smooth, soothing music there. Hey, we got to go to news. This is WOPP in Opp, Alabama.
Hall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. The chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee says he's pleased with day one of confirmation hearings for Attorney General nominee William Barr. Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina on the marathon session.
I thought the committee did a good job of asking questions that...
Did Mr. Football, is that when he thought was going to get it?
Attorney General.
Yeah.
I think...
and he committed Auburn, I think,
situation
immediately,
was,
didn't he?
Ask a lot. I think he gave good answers about his view.
Auburn's got the Mr. Football
the importance
more than Alabama the last 10 years.
Capitol Hill correspondent Wally Hines.
William Barr telling members of the Senate Judiciary Committee,
President Trump has sought no assurances, promises, or commitments from me of any kind.
As for the Mueller probe,
I believe it is vitally important that the special counsel be allowed to complete his investigation.
Barr says it's very important the public and Congress be informed of Mueller's findings.
My goal will be to provide as much transparency as I can, consistent with the law.
He added his duty is to ensure the Justice Department is, in his words, above and away from politics.
And Barr is due back on Capitol Hill today. The latest caravan of Honduran migrants hoping to enter the U.S. illegally continues its northward trek, now crossing into Guatemala, about 2,000 people in all so far. 46,000 IRS workers among federal employees being called back to work, even though the partial government shutdown continues. They'll process tax returns and authorize refunds, and for now, they'll work without pay. British Prime Minister Theresa May is facing a no-confidence vote in Parliament. Today's vote will come a day after MPs rejected May's Brexit deal by a wide margin. One American among 14 people killed in a terrorist attack on a hotel in Nairobi, Kenya, Al-Shabaab claiming responsibility for the violence. On Wall Street, Dow futures up 42 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
CCB time is 6:33. Time for you to drop by CCB here in Opp. Meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, and talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning, I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by
Opportunity EMS,
T&Z Pharmacy,
Southern Independent Bank,
the Farmers IGA,
Power South,
JR's Lawnmower Shop,
the Woodmore,
and Mizell Memorial Hospital.
Well, at Kendall's Barbecue Howling Good Taste, Sylvia Mitchell is on the verge of howling over the changes that are taking place right now just a few yards from her pickup barbecue stand. She needs traffic to actually stop there and see the establishment, and it's going to,
the
changes are going to have an impact. AlDOT spent the better part of the day removing signs and putting up new ones. Drivers used to have to stop at the top of the ramp. That's coming to an end. New signs will encourage travelers to keep moving, forcing motorists to either turn left or right on Alabama Route 106. If drivers want to get back on I-65 South, they'll have to take a right, turn around in one of the business parking lots, and head east to re-enter 65. AlDOT leaders say months of traffic studies suggest the change was necessary.
Forbes magazine has named Shaw as one of the best employers for diversity. The collaboration with the analytics firm Statista Forbes identified the best employers for diversity through an independent survey of more than 50,000 U.S. employees working for companies employing at least 1,000 people within the U.S. operations. The evaluation was based on 4 different criterios, with the 500 companies receiving the highest total scores selected as the best employers for the diversity of 2019. The company, of course, Shaw employs approximately 1,000 associates at their Andalusia plant.
A top honor for a top educator in our state. Enterprise Early Education Center's principal, Waller Martin, was named Alabama's 2018 National Distinguished Principal. Martin was nominated by other principals and selected from a pool of 9 candidates. The competition is extremely tough. Just to be nominated for the award to represent your district is quite an honor, said Martin. That is the ultimate compliment in the business. It makes you feel like you're doing some good things. And the good he's created in the system include things like helping develop the Early Education Center for kindergartners and helping get public funding for a new pre-K program. Martin says the award wouldn't have been possible without his family, staff, students, and parental support.
A car crash that turned into a foot chase in Montgomery Tuesday ended with the arrest of 2 men suspected of committing multiple bank robberies. Tuesday morning, the Montgomery Police Department, Greenville Police Department, and the FBI were conducting an investigation when it turned into a car chase. The pursuit ended when the suspects crashed their vehicle but escaped on foot. The 2 were eventually captured, arrested, and charged with several crimes. They have been identified as James Matthews, age 52, Albert Dorsey, age 45, both of Montgomery. According to the Greenville Police Chief Justin Lavon, one of the suspects already had a warrant for first-degree robbery out for his arrest. Lavon said evidence collected from the Bancorp South robbery last Thursday identified one of the men as a suspect. Greenville police also suspect the second person as last Thursday robbery as well. Lavon said the investigation is ongoing and more charges are expected. He says that Matthews and Dorsey are suspects in multiple bank robberies in different jurisdictions. Both Matthews and Dorsey have been placed in the Montgomery County Detention Facility.
Well, there'll be new faces leading the student athletes of Alabama State University football next fall. Head coach Donald Hill Ely announced the additions of several new names to the coaching staff while a familiar face was promoted. Travis Pearson has been promoted to defensive coordinator after spending last season as the safeties coach. Richard Moncrief will be a new face, but is very familiar to the Alabama State University football program. He will be returning from a 5-year hiatus to coach the quarterbacks once again. Other new faces joining the staff include Damon Cogdell, Anthony Taylor, Sean Anderson, Benton Harold, and Lonnie Brown. The Hornets finished 4-7 under Ely's first full year as head coach.
Scotty Howlington is Slocum's new police chief. Former police chief Don White announced his resignation Monday night at the Slocum Council meeting. Now the Slocum mayor and council are giving Howlington an opportunity of their own. Bob Hanson, mayor of the city of Slocum, says Scotty Howlington, he's a part-time officer with the Slocum Police Department. He's been affiliated with us for probably at least 10 years now. Mayor Henson said he and the council believe Howlington is a perfect fit for Slocum. Scotty Howlington, police chief of the Slocum Police Department, says there's never a stranger as part as a book. He said also talking to people and enjoying meeting new people is a vital part of Slocum atmosphere. The new chief says he's always wanted to pursue a career in law enforcement, and now that it's a full-time job, he can do that. Well, yeah, part-time to full-time.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's amazing, but, well, he's one of them, so I decided to stay within the department. That makes some sense there, doesn't it?
Wish him well.
Sure we do. Check your time. It is now 6:38 here at WOPP.
Power Shop. It may not be springtime, but it is service time for your lawnmowers. The month of January, JR's Lawnmower Shop will
Ernest
service your
Herman
push
Pete
mower,
Coleman,
your
age
riding
71,
mower,
a
your
resident
zero
of Highland
turn,
Home, passed
and
away
give you a free
Saturday.
set of
Funeral
blades.
services
Ask
will
for
be
the
held at 2
JR's
p.m. from
service
the
deal.
Chapel of Turners
Remember,
Funeral
these
Home.
blades are good.
They'll all be in the
We
Coleman
will sharpen
Cemetery.
your old ones
Ernest
and land a
Herman
new
Pete
set
Coleman
on the
is survived by
floorboard
3
or send a
siblings.
new set home
Stella
with you.
Coleman,
JR's
Ellen
Lawnmower Shop
Elizabeth
is your
McCullough,
service center
and
when
Ray
it comes to
Hubbard
service.
Parish.
Don't forget, we carry a large line of
Formerly of Hop
Husqvarna,
died at her
Steel,
home
Honda
in
Power
South
Equipment,
Carolina
an easy-go golf cart dealer,
survived
and
by
also
her
a
husband
Yamaha golf
James
cart
R.
dealer.
Parrish,
And you know
son
what?
James
We
Steve
will not be
Parrish, and
undersold.
wife
Free
Nancy,
pickup and
daughter
delivery, JR's
Vera
Lawnmower
Alday,
Shop
and
down here
husband
in the Mill
Greg.
Village.
4 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren.
Mizell Memorial
Funeral
Hospital
services
Senior
will be held
Behavioral
at
Care
11
Unit
a.m.
is designed to
Thursday
address the
from the
needs
White
of
Funeral
patients
Home
who
in
are
Chapel
55
with
years
burial
of
followed
age or
at the
older who are
Adalem
experiencing
Baptist Church
emotional
Cemetery
illness.
in
If you or your loved
Andalusia.
ones are experiencing
Visitation will be
symptoms of
held
difficulty
6 o'clock to
sleeping,
8 p.m.
poor appetite, or forgetfulness, we are here to help. We want seniors and their families to understand what is happening
Scared
and to provide
myself.
help in a supportive environment. Our goal is to return everyone involved to a normal life as soon as possible. For further information on this unit, call 493-9134. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
Ernest Herman Pete Coffin, age 71, a resident of Highland Home, passed away Saturday.
Scared myself.
Funeral
I labeled it
services
wrong
will be
day.
held at 2 p.m. from the Chapel of Turners Funeral Home. Burial will be in the Coffin Cemetery. Ernest Herman Pete Coffin is survived by 3 siblings: Stella Coffin, Dell and Elizabeth McCullough, and Ray and Paula McCullough. The family will be receiving friends at the funeral home 1 hour before services. Sarah Lou Cartrell Clark, age 87, of Dozier, passed away Saturday. Survived by her children, Debbie and John Roberts, Colby Clark, 10 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren, her brother, Bobby and Marcy Cottrell. Funeral services for Sarah Lou Cottrell Clark will be held 3 p.m. at the Dozier Methodist Church. Burial will be at the Sasser Cemetery. Donations may be made to the Big Oak Ranch in Springville. Mildred Langford Parrish, age 81, formerly of Opp, died at her home in South Carolina Thursday. Survived by her husband James R. Parrish, son James Steve Parrish, and wife Nancy, daughter Miriam Alday and husband Greg, 4 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren. Funeral services will be held at 11 a.m. Thursday from the White Funeral Home in Chapel, with burial followed at the Adalem Baptist Church Cemetery in Andalusia. Visitation will be held 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. at Wyatt Funeral Home. Memorials can be made to the Embrace Hospice in Sumter, South Carolina, or the Alzheimer's Association. Carolyn Clark Simmons passed away Saturday in Dothan, Alabama, survived by a host of nieces and nephews. Funeral services for Carolyn Clark Simmons will be at the First Presbyterian Church, Andalusia, Thursday, 11 a.m., with visitation at the church 1 hour prior. Burial will be at the Magnolia Cemetery in Andalusia. The family is indebted to 4 most loving caregivers who ministered to Carolyn during her last years: Callie Baxter, Kathy Ansley, Teresa Cruz, and Donna Taylor. Memorials are requested to be given to the Presbyterian Children's Home in Talladega, or the First Presbyterian Church in Andalusia. Eloise Jeffcoat Richardson, age 99.
All right, we got them right.
Away Monday.
Just mislabeled.
Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. on Thursday at the Chapel.
Can't believe I mislabeled something, can you?
Burial will be at the Luverne Emmanuel Cemetery. Eloise Jeffcoat Richardson is survived by 2 daughters, Joyce R. Burroughs and Elaine R. Thomas. Daughter-in-law, Jean S. Richardson. 4 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren, 6 great-great-grandchildren. 2 siblings, Charles Raymond Jeffcoat and Mizell and Ralph Simpler. Dennis Harrison, age 64, passed away at his home in Florella on Tuesday. Survived by wife Loretta Harrison, daughter and son-in-law Joyce and Michael Mitchell, 2 grandchildren, mother Bessie Harrison, brother and sister-in-law Doyle and Melissa Harrison, sister Deborah Robinson. Funeral services for Dennis Harrelson will be Friday 11 a.m. from the Evans Funeral Home. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be at the Paxton Cemetery with military honors. Larry Bush, age 61, passed away January the 3rd at his home at Mossy Head. Survived by son Sean Bush and wife Melissa, 2 grandchildren. Services for Larry Bush will be Friday at 2 p.m. at the Paxton Baptist Church.
Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be at the Paxton Cemetery. Kenneth F. Ireland Jr., age 67, of Andalusia, passed away Thursday. Survived by wife Gina Ireland, 3 sons, Daniel Ireland and Jason, Nicholas Ireland and Ken, Kenneth Ireland III, 5 grandchildren, a brother, Wayne Ireland and Sue, 2 sisters, Linda Brown and Dennis, and Siva's stepmother, Judy Ireland, stepsister, Wendy McCaston and John. Memorial service for Kenneth Ireland Jr. will be held Saturday, 2 p.m. at the Harmony Baptist Church in Andalusia.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
Mizell Memorial Hospital Senior Behavioral Care Unit is designed to address the needs of patients who are 55 years of age or older who are experiencing emotional illness. If you or your loved ones are experiencing symptoms of difficulty sleeping, poor appetite, or forgetfulness, we are here to help. We want seniors and their families to understand what is happening and to provide help in a supportive environment. Our goal is to return everyone involved to a normal life as soon as possible. For further information on this unit, call 493-9134. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911. Working today, working tomorrow, and working in the future. Opportunity EMS, offering limited mobility transportation, providing transportation for doctors, dialysis, rehab, therapy, family visits, church, funeral. Call direct Opportunity EMS in Op 493-0911. Andalusia 881-0911, Florella 858-2503 or 858-3911. Oldest advanced life support ambulance service in Covington County. Opportunity EMS. 911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911.
Senator Mike Jones said an initiative he championed after watching people whose licenses were suspended struggle to get back on their feet is now available in Alabama. He also serves as a municipal judge. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency's Driver's License Division has added an application for hardship licenses to its website. The hardship license is available for those participating in a Department of Corrections work release program, participating in a community corrections program, released from Alabama Department of Corrections, license suspended, revoked, and cannot obtain reasonable transportation. The option is not available to those whose licenses are suspended for driving under the influence. The initiative was part of a massive prison reform package passed in 2015. Meredith's Miracles Cookies with Characters tryouts will be held on from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Ages 8th grade and up. Tryout location is the old Ansley Place building on 1214 East 3 Knott Street. If you have any questions, call or text Kylie Spears at 334-427-5322.
The 59th annual Op Rattlesnake Rodeo is Saturday and Sunday, March the 23rd and 24th at Chanel Lee Stadium. The weekend includes snake races, buck dancing, greasy pole climb, kids rides, several local artists, including Op's own Nashville recording artist Martin McDaniel. Also on Saturday night, Tyler Farr. On Sunday afternoon at 3, Craig Morgan hits the stage. Tickets on sale now at City Hall, $10 advance, $15 at the gate. Kids under 6 are free. Gates open at 8 a.m. on Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday. A man is now in the Coffee County Jail after employees told officers he threatened them. According to the Coffee County Sheriff Office, employees of Coffee County Bakery alerted Alvo 911 around 9:09 Tuesday morning that they were being threatened by a fellow employee with a gun. The Sheriff Office was dispatched and found that the suspect had left the plant and went back to his residence. Harold Nobles was arrested at his residence on Coffee County Road 474 and charged with making a terrorist threat. The Coffee County Bakery plant is located in the Holly Store community. The investigation continues. The Op Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covington County Sheriff Department booked in 11. 1 for attempting to elude possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, meth 2nd degree, burglary 3rd degree, theft of property 2nd degree, 1 domestic violence 3rd degree, 1 holding for another agency, 1 failure to appear 3 counts, 1 back for court, 1 violation of probation, 2 for failure to appear, 1 failure to appear, 2 counts, 1 possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, possession of meth, 1 possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, false information, hindering prosecution, 7 release, 223 in the Covington County Jail. The Opp City Board of Education will hold their regularly scheduled board meeting Thursday at 5 p.m. The meeting will be held at the Opp Middle School Library. The public's invited to attend.
It's time for the annual Low Country Boil scheduled for Friday in the First Presbyterian Church Fellowship Hall located at 223 South 3 Knott Street across from the Andalusia Public Library. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. you can dine in or take out a bountiful meal of boiled Gulf shrimp, sausage, corn on the cob, and potatoes, along with slaw, bread, dessert, and drink. All of this for a very low price of $20 per plate, and no cleanup on your part is involved. Tickets are available in the church office Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. For more information, contact the church at 334-222-5352. The 4th annual Mizell Memorial Hospital Chili Cook-Off will be Friday, January the 25th at 11:30 a.m. at Mike's at the Mizell Dining Room. One of the hottest events of the year, and after judging, chili will be available for purchase to the public and employees. All proceeds raised to benefit the Mizell Memorial Hospital Patient Benevolence Fund. Bring your chili to the dining room by 10:30 a.m. for judging.
You're cordially invited to attend the retirement celebration of honor Chief Michael McDonald as we celebrate the conclusion of his journey in law enforcement. Friday, January the 25th, 3 p.m. at the Opp Senior Activity Center, 500 Bradley Street.
The Andalusia Chamber is excited to announce the 96th annual membership meeting and awards banquet, Sweet Home Andalusia. It will be held on Thursday, January the 31st at the Kiwanis Community Center. Guests will experience a taste of the South, catered dinner while being inspired by the experience and traditions of Andalusia, Alabama, and her role in Alabama's history in conjunction with the statewide Alabama 2000 bicentennial celebration. Guests will enjoy a social hour, including live music, cocktails, networking, and a walk through Andalusia's most memorable moments. Keynote speaker is Robert J. Darling, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Marine Corps, retired. Tickets are on sale at the Chamber. The Covington County Child Advocacy Center is taking orders for its Spring Box lunch sale. Casey Perry, director of the center, said support for the semi-annual fundraiser has been great to date. The center provides forensic interviews and counseling sessions for child abuse victims at no cost to the families. The lunch sale is set for Wednesday, February the 6th. Pickup will be at Southside Baptist Church, or delivery will be available from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. The cost of the box is $10 per box, and donations are also welcome. Deadline to order is Thursday, January the 31st. To place your order, you can call 222-1881, or you can email covctychildadvocacy@gmail.com.
Over the years, technology has changed the way we do things. It's made your local electric system more efficient. It's improved power reliability. But one thing we haven't changed is our commitment to service. Our promise of reliable electric service remains strong because we believe in commitment to our customers. Even if the microchip gives way to laser technology, our commitment to service is etched in stone.
The Opp City Utilities, your local Touchstone Energy cooperative.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. USDA boneless pork chops, $1.77 a pound. USDA boneless top sirloin steak, $3.99 a pound. Fresh fryer leg quarters, 38 cents a pound. IGA sugar, 4-pound bags, 2 for $3. Wesson oil, 48 ounces, $1.99. White Lily flour, 5-pound bag, $1.99. Folgers coffee, 30.6 ounces, $6.99. Golden ripe bananas, 2 pounds, 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
In basketball, the Opp Bobcats will play Friday at home at 4:30 tip-off with the B team, girls and varsity. Then on Saturday, they will travel to Elba, 1:30 tip-off, B team, girls and varsity. Get out and support the Bobcats. The Out Parks and Recreation baseball, softball, and t-ball registration through Friday, January the 25th. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 12, 1 o'clock until 4. Registration fee, $35. Baseball, t-ball must be 5 before.
Good morning, Bo Davis. Good morning, Gold. Good morning, Joe.
Ball must be 5 before our own August the 31st, 2019. Out Parks and Recreation Office,
Adrian
Road,
and
next door to WOPP. Phone 493-7970. Cancer-Free's 5K Walk Run will be Saturday, February the 2nd, 9 a.m. at Lake Jackson in Florello. $30 entry fee. Meet at the amphitheater at 8:45. Race begins at 9 a.m. Medals presented after the race at the amphitheater. To register online, go to register.conatrack.com. The Op Rattlesnake Rodeo 5K 2019, Saturday, March the 23rd, Op High School, 502 North Malloy Street in Op. Running 5K and walking 5K, $25. Rodeo armband to the first 200. The long sleeve tech shirts are awesome. Start time, 9 a.m. sharp. Race day registration and packet pickup starts at 7:15. For complete information, go to oprattlesnakerodeo.com.
Covington County Relay.
On-the-go lifestyles call for on-the-go solutions. And the Southern Independent Bank mobile app is just that. Check account balances, pay bills, make deposits, and a lot more. All from the convenience of your mobile device. It's anytime banking from anywhere. Download the SIB mobile app from your app store today to get started. Southern Independent Bank, Op in Andalusia, the power of independence. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Do you hate going to the pharmacy? Does your pharmacy have you in the corner of frustrated and fed up? Then get out of line and come on over to TNC Pharmacy, where your prescriptions will be filled in minutes, not hours. We have a convenient drive-through. We offer competitive prices on cash prescriptions and accept most insurance plans. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you won't be at the corner of headaches. And how long is this going to take? TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Op. Call us at 493-4517.
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Rod Tanner. For this Wednesday morning, we expect sunny skies at a high of 61 today. It'll be clear and cold tonight with a low 39. It'll be increasingly cloudy Thursday with a high of 66. There's a chance for showers Thursday night. It'll be mostly cloudy, a low of 53. There's a chance of rain Friday. Have a mostly cloudy day with a high of 70. Saturdays, we move into the weekend, but have showers in the afternoon. It'll be mostly cloudy and breezy with a high of 72 with winds to 20 miles an hour. Sunday, there's a chance for showers. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds and a high of 50. Again, today's high 61 under sunny skies, and that's the latest Lower Alabama weather here in WOPP.
One of the biggest questions facing Alabama and the good old USA is, what will happen to our aging population? The Woodmore on Highway 331 North wants to be a small part of the answer. We're an assisted living facility with an emphasis on assisted. One of the things Americans cherish most is our independence, but as we age, sometimes a little help is needed. If you have any questions with how assisted living works, call the Woodmore at 493-2721 or come by for a visit. We'd love to show you around.
Check with Woodmore on rehab or temporary care. 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month. Woodmore, we care.
Hey, 38 is going to be our low this morning. The winds are from the east, maybe a mile. The official sunrise at 6:45. The official sunset at 5:06. Currently 39 degrees here at the studios of WOPP. Nice having you in with us.
One of the biggest questions facing Alabama and the good old USA is, what will happen to our aging population? The Woodmore on Highway 331 North wants to be a small part of the answer. We're an assisted living facility with an emphasis on assisted. One of the things Americans cherish most is our independence, but as we age, sometimes a little help is needed. If you have any questions with how assisted living works, call the Woodmore at 493-2721 or come by for a visit. We'd love to show you around.
Check with Woodmore on rehab or temporary care. 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month. Woodmore, we care.
Troy Baseball had an incredible season last year. 42 wins and the NCAA regional appearance and the highest attendance record in program history. Now, we're back and ready for more in 2019. Season tickets start at just $95 for a 31-game home schedule that includes Alabama, Louisiana, UAB, and more. Get your season tickets now at 877-878-WIN or visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets. We'll see you at Riddle Pace Field for Troy Baseball, your hometown team. It's time for another huge week of Troy men's basketball in Trojan Arena. The Trojans
No, Bo, I hadn't. I'll be honest.
Troy Alumni Association Night.
Things settle down when I'm with the mayor a little bit more. We'll push on that.
And Saturday at 2, bring the whole family out as it's Take a Kid to the Game for Free Day. Kids 12 and under get it free as Troy basketball takes on Georgia State. Plus, all kids can enjoy an ice cream party this Saturday with T-Roy. For tickets, visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets.
Sweet Tea's Cafe and Bakery, 205 East Covington Avenue. The Old Bar Seafood Place. Open for breakfast Friday through Sunday, 7 a.m. Breakfast served until 10 a.m. Bubble Biscuit, sausage, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, ham, egg, and cheese for $3.50. Big Bubble Biscuit, $4.50. Grilled bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, $4.50. At lunch, the Reuben, the roast beef, the turkey club, the chicken club, BLTs, grilled cheese, cheese, and cheese your way. And yes, hamburgers. And now serving chicken wings. Try our special sauce and kids menus. And sweets for the sweet at Sweet Tea's Cafe and Bakery, 205 East Covington Avenue. For delivery, call 493-1111. 493-1111. Located at the Old Bar Seafood. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock until 4, Friday through Sunday, 7 a.m. until 2. And now Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, 5 o'clock until 9 p.m.
I took a vow to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse. I promise to be true in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will keep that promise till death do us part. That's why I bought life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, to secure your future, no matter what. Come by and see Jerry Booth, Diane Carter, and Nikki Roberts
at the Service Agency 306 North Main Street next to Spurlin Accounting.
Hi, this is Barry McKnight, voice of the Troy Trojans, and you're in tune. WOPP, Opp, Alabama, the Trojans' oldest affiliate.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. The chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee says he's pleased with day one of confirmation hearings for Attorney General nominee William Barr. Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina on the marathon session.
I thought the committee did a good job of asking questions that were relevant to the position of being Attorney General. I think the Mueller situation was asked a lot. I think he gave good answers about his view of Bob Mueller and the importance of letting this thing play out.
Capitol Hill correspondent Wally Hines.
William Barr telling members of the Senate Judiciary Committee,
President Trump has sought no assurances, promises, or commitments from me of any kind.
As for the Mueller probe,
I believe it is vitally important that the special counsel be allowed to complete his investigation.
Barr says it's very important the public and Congress be informed of Mueller's findings.
My goal will be to provide as much transparency as I can, consistent with the law.
He added his duty is to ensure the Justice Department is, in his words, above and away from politics.
Barr is due back on Capitol Hill today. The latest caravan of Honduran migrants hoping to enter the U.S. illegally continues its northward trek, now crossing into Guatemala, about 2,000 people in all so far. 46,000 IRS workers among federal employees being called back to work, even though the partial government shutdown continues. They'll process tax returns and authorize refunds, and for now, they'll work without pay. British Prime Minister Theresa May is facing a no-confidence vote in Parliament. Today's vote will come a day after MPs rejected May's Brexit deal by a wide margin. One American among 14 people killed in a terrorist attack on a hotel in Nairobi, Kenya. Al-Shabaab claiming responsibility for the violence. On Wall Street, Dow futures up 42 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Why does Hardee's make biscuits from scratch? That's like asking why clowns scare people. Because it's what we were born to do, and because it makes them delicious. We were also born to let you choose from our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, sausage
Everything
and
on
biscuit,
schedule?
or Frisco breakfast sandwich, and mix and match any two of these for only $4. That's right, as newborns,
Gotta get an
we came
update
up
on
with this
I gotta talk to the attorney on the other the station, but rodeo wise I'm on
Talk
schedule.
about proud parents.
Hardee's because it tastes better.
Offer available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price
I'll
of
talk to
participation
the
may vary.
attorney
Tax
on
included.
what?
Hey, you might.
With SRN
I noticed there was no one there at the station yesterday afternoon.
The defending champions were in action.
That means
Carolyn
when they
Mosby
lost the
advanced
girl,
to the
Harris had
third
to do
round of
mornings
the only
there.
Grand Slam
They're
tournament
computerized
she's
in
won,
the
beating
afternoon.
Johanna Larson. Roger Federer's strong run
mean,
against
absolutely
qualifiers
no
at
one.
Grand Slam events continued with a
about
win over
12,
Daniel Evans
15
in the second
rest
round,
of
but
the
he
day.
says he had his hands full in this one.
He was feeling it today, I thought, and it was very sort of cat and mouse a little bit. It was very interesting. I liked the match, and I thought he was playing well, so it was enjoyable. Yeah.
Federer also maintained his 100% record of reaching the third round at the Australia Open 20 times in a row. Six-time Australian Open champion has lost just once in 27 matches against qualifiers and majors, and that came to Mario Ancic at Wimbledon 17 years ago. American Sloane Stephens also advances to the third round. This is SRN Sports.
JR's Lawnmower Shop. It may not be springtime, but it is service time for your lawnmowers. The month of January, JR's Lawnmower Shop will service your push mower, your riding mower, your zero turn, and give you a free set of blades. Ask for the JR's service deal. Remember, if blades are good, we will sharpen your old ones and lay a new set on the floorboard or send a new set home with you. JR's Lawnmower Shop is your service center when it comes to service. Don't forget, we carry a large line of Husqvarna, Steel, Honda Power equipment, an Easy-Go golf cart dealer, and also a Yamaha golf cart dealer. And you know what? We will not be undersold. Free pickup and delivery, JR's Lawnmower Shop down here in the Mill Village.
Troy women's basketball has been on fire to open.
I think Randy went through the sponsorship. If everybody does what they did last year, and we've got a few done that a little bit more, we should be around $55,000. Still, that's the biggie yet. That got, anything over 5,000.
And grab a bingo card on Saturday.
All you can do is keep working on that every year. If we could ever land a $25,000 stuff right one of them actions, it sure would be nice.
Caroline's Country Stores, Highway 84 East, Highway 134 at the county line, and in Antioch. Open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday until 6 on Sunday. Off-road diesel. Feed bins at 134 in Antioch, Copper Kettle at county line, Hunt's Pizzas at county line at 134, and U-Hauls at Carolina Country Store, Highway 84 East. That's where you'll find the Case 9s. Caroline Country Store number 4 is now open. Highway 331 South, 5 a.m. until 9 p.m. and until 11 p.m. on weekends. And they have kerosene. Caroline's Country Store.
Here's your Wopp-Live LA weather. I'm Rod Tanner. For this Wednesday morning, we expect sunny skies at a high of 61 today. It'll be clear and cold tonight with a low of 39. It'll be increasingly cloudy Thursday with a high of 66. There's a chance for showers Thursday night. It'll be mostly cloudy, a low of 53. There's a chance of rain Friday. Have a mostly cloudy day with a high of 70. Saturdays, you move into the weekend, but have showers in the afternoon. It'll be mostly cloudy and breezy with a high of 72 with winds to 20 miles an hour. Sunday, there's a chance for showers. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds and a high of 50. Again, today's high 61 under sunny skies, and that's the latest Lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
.38 is our low this morning. The winds are from the east at 0 miles an hour. That's what it says here. The official sunrise at 6:45. The official sunset at 5:06. 38 degrees and overcast. Well, it's not like it was. I think the sun is trying to shine out. Don't you think it's trying to shine out? It looks like it may be trying.
Well, might be trying to burn through a little bit.
Oh, trying. A little bit better than yesterday morning anyway. But anyway, it is what it is. 38 degrees at the studios of WOPP on a Wednesday morning. Where's the week already been flying already through here?
I know. Wednesday morning, hump day. Church night for a lot of folks.
Yeah. And I got to go by the funeral home. One of my friends' wives passed away. Seems like I spend more time there than I do at home.
Yeah. Sure is.
Unreal here lately, man. Unreal. Well, they named Mr. Football yesterday.
They did.
You had it on the news.
Well, I hadn't had it yet, but it was.
Oh, you're going to have it on the. Oh, you talked about the coaching changes.
Yeah, at Alabama State, but Bo Nix, his name Mr. Football.
He'd already committed to Auburn.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we understand that. That's where he wants to go. We definitely want him to go there.
He may already be enrolled there. I don't know if he was an early graduate or what.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Don't remember.
Now, today is a perfect day for a lot of my friends. They can honor this day. I have no problem. I know they're going to do it really good. This has been going on since 1973. On this date, January the 16th, is National Nothing Day.
National Nothing Day.
National Nothing Day. How about that?
Okay.
National Nothing Day. Can you handle that?
It's
National Nothing Day.
Piece of cake.
National Nothing Day.
What do you do on National Nothing Day?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, all right.
Do more nothing.
I'll see you.
No, nothing. 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 Can you believe that? In Richmond, Virginia, they have a little problem with the remains from the dogs that travel around on the sidewalks and the parks and all that. And the city is not doing a very good job at enforcing the law or whatever it is. So a group of folks have gotten together. They have put up little signs here and there where it's heavy endowed. Don't you love the way I pick these words? One of them, you know, it's gross, and had a sign of it, and then they got a drawing of it, and pick it up.
Bring your pooper scooper.
Yep, and they even furnishing bags. Dodge the poop is what it's called. Bag it up, throw it out. We don't like to smell it either, they say. I'm more in favor of that too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a pet owner, then it only
comes with responsibility.
Yeah, it has, just like children and everything else. You're responsible for them. If you're going to take them for a walk, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
When they do their business, you need to take care of that.
They even have bins in different locations for you to put the plastic bags in. That's loaded.
Loaded.
So that's the way to take care of it. The community in Richmond, Virginia has took care of this. How about that? Would you ever think it? In Minnesota, a 2-year-old child is okay after tumbling from the back seat of a moving vehicle while still strapped in the car seat.
Oh my goodness.
Dashcam video captured the moment the car seat and Tyler rolled out of the vehicle this past Monday as the vehicle turned a corner on a street in Manico. This is Minnesota. Witnesses Chad Mock was driving behind the car. He stopped his vehicle and ran to the child's aid. Police and paramedics responded and checked the child for injuries. Officials say the child's mother was driving the vehicle. The woman later walked back to get the Tyler. Let's see what. But police said the child was properly strapped into the car seat. That the car seat wasn't fastened to the seat. The child was in the right thing.
Yeah,
and the right thing wasn't in the. That's all I can figure.
And it said the mother walked back to check on the child.
Yeah.
Well,
she was probably somewhat in shock to begin with, to be honest now.
Well, I think I'd have done more than walk, but I don't, I don't know.
The car behind it had took care of the child, made sure. Anyway, wow, she's lucky to be unlucky.
She's very lucky that the child wasn't hurt worse, and I'm glad that the child was properly put into the seat, but you got to remember to install the seat properly.
Two facets of that, are there?
Yeah, there are 2 stages to that little project, and I understand it.
Some of my friends are having to be grandparents now, and of course when they raise their own, mine and your age, they didn't have to worry about all that strapping in and all that kind of stuff.
Didn't have to worry about car seats.
But boy, now when you get the grandkids, and if you get a set of them, and a lot of my friends have got a half a dozen grandkids,
Oh yeah.
and they all have to be strapped and all that. That's a job to carry them somewhere.
It is a big job to carry them. But you're absolutely right, and you're so happy when they graduate to something a little bit bigger and easier to handle and all.
What, a 12 years old regular car seat?
No, it goes by poundage. I think it's up to 40 pounds you have to be in a car seat.
And then after that
it's a different kind of restraint, but it's
wow.
It's not as difficult to maneuver as a car seat. Those things are tough now.
I think if I was a grandparent and had the grandkids, it'd be stay at the house and the parents come pick them up. There wouldn't be no traveling. I mean, we're gonna watch movies and popcorn and all that at the house.
Well, you see, Robert, there you go. You speaking out of turn, I can tell you,
you'll do more than you thought.
You do a lot more for them grandkids and for your children than you think you would. And there are times, they'll want you to come maybe get the kids. Now I hear this, my children don't do this, but and the parents, the grandparents will be like, well, yeah, I'll come get them, and they come get them. They don't really want to, but they do because they love them.
Sure. Wow. Can you stick them in the trunk and get them to the house that way?
There was a day you might could have got away with that, but I don't think you better try that anymore.
They would report you when they see them come out of the trunk, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would. They'd be back there on their cell phones calling the police while you're taking them home. My grandparents had me in the trunk of the car.
Well, I know you don't put them in the doggy box. That happened some time ago.
Yeah, we put them in dog boxes before.
Yeah, you can't do that no more.
Well, that was mostly just for fun.
They wanted to.
Yeah, they wanted to. Yeah, forcing them in there.
And I think none of the miles I've got in the back of the pickup truck.
I know it. You think about that.
I ought to get frequent flyer miles. You know?
Riding down the road, even letting the tailgate, sitting on the tailgate.
Right.
Remember, it'd be going so fast you'd have to lean back into the truck and kind of try to hold on to something so you wouldn't slip off the back of the tailgate. And I don't guess we ever. I know people.
And some of us have slipped off too, but usually on dirt road and sand beds and all that.
Yeah, that's right.
Make a tail crash.
Yeah.
If the impact's with your butt, you got a good chance, no problems.
Right.
But the dangers you had, needs to say.
Man, that used to be
fun.
Yeah, that used to be the thing to do.
And riding on the tractor with your dad, and vice versa.
Yeah, absolutely. Sitting up on the big fender.
I can see the danger of that, but I can also. You're missing a lot of bondage too. I probably bonded more with my dad on a tractor than anything.
Oh yeah.
He worked 8, 12 hours at the mill, and he done farming on the side. It was about the only time I had to be with him. You know.
Those were good times, and maybe they were a lot more careful. Even though accidents, I'm sure, did happen. Maybe they were a lot more careful. But it's just I think we've missed a lot, and plus the tractors back in the day. Even though
weren't as high as performance,
they weren't as they didn't really go like they do today. You know, you had a high and low range, but even that high range wasn't very high.
Yeah.
I mean, it was enough you couldn't outrun it, but it wasn't like they are today.
And I'm sure it becomes an issue. And I don't know our law. I don't think our law really jumps up and down about this. But when you're out there on your 100-acre, 200-acre farm, and you got your kids working around, I don't think nobody's going to really just jump on you. I think you can pretty well do what you want to do, as long as you got consciousness of safety in your mind.
Well, as long as you're
it's on your land, man. It's on your kids. You know, there's a lot of.
Well, I mean, there are some people that probably would not like that, and of course we're not. We're just. Promoting safety and want people to be safe. And,
use common sense.
There are things about. I mean, farmers. If you're a farmer, getting an injury, a cut, a scrape is an everyday thing. And putting a napkin on it and wrapping it up with electrical tape or something. That's your Band-Aid. That's how you fixed it out in the field.
Duct tape, baby.
And kept going. That's what you did.
Super glue now.
Yeah, that's a lot of things.
Well, when super glue came along, man, that saved a lot of things. Used to you have to stop work long enough to go and get a couple of stitches, at the hospital. Now you just do it yourself.
Oh yeah, you do.
Pour the rubbing alcohol on it and put the super glue on it, and maybe you're all right.
Yeah, well, those.
Not saying you ought to do that.
Yeah, the medical things have made great advances, and it's a lot easier when you're out in the field to, maybe get your wound cleaned up a little bit and get something over it. But it doesn't stop you from doing the work. That's the thing, is you got to keep going. You got to keep going.
And going.
Oh yeah, going all the time. I used to when I worked with my father-in-law at the Alice Chalmers dealership here in Ott, Mr. Meadows. He used to amaze me because he just kind of knew that just about any time of the day you could catch a farmer in the field, and he was very good at finding them. That's right.
Oh, Randy Griffin was so proud we hadn't talked about him in several days, but he said he got lost yesterday, and I said, well, that's because our intelligence is way higher than yours.
I wouldn't go that far now.
He didn't have an answer though. Come back on that, got him. I love aggravating Randy. By the way, he's doing a good job on our sponsorship. If you haven't ever sponsored some part of the rodeo, there's many different things, from a banner to pages in the ad book to space, arts and craft space, commercial space. Hey, just get a hold of Randy, get a hold of Jay, me, the mayor, whatever. We will direct you and get it done.
We certainly will. We need sponsors. We really do. So if you're out there and you got
we're proud of what we got. We have done really well.
Yeah, we've got some really great sponsors, but we've always got room for more.
Yeah,
and we want to make sure everybody has an opportunity if they want to.
And the thing is, the expense of the entertainers, it keeps going up, and we want and I'm very evident about this. I want Saturday to say $10. I am very into that. In fact, I'll fight for the $10 on Saturday. And remember now, it's $10 advance. You got 5 o'clock on Friday before the rodeo. But
right.
Go ahead and do it now. That gives us money to work with too. The money up front helps a lot.
Yeah, it does, and that's not putting it out too much. If you're worried about weather or something like that, that doesn't get you out there too far. And it's not that big of $10 isn't that big of a deal, but
get your whole weekend pass, $20. Get 2 of them, so that's $40. If you get to go, fine. If you don't get to go, you still contributed to our economic op.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. I hope folks would look at it that way. I hope $40 ain't gonna break nobody.
We hope not. But there's no doubt. In the years coming, we will have to look at possibly Sunday be a little bit higher, because Sunday, let's face it, Sunday is a entertainment day. But you got a touch of the rodeo and entertainment. That's what Sunday's all about.
Right.
But rodeo on Saturday is the rodeo that you're raised with, and we want to keep it that way as much as possible.
Sure.
But over the years, we've seen it go from a rattlesnake redneck rodeo to a very family-friendly rodeo.
It has. It certainly has, and that's what we're trying to work on, and trying to make sure that we keep it that way. And might say that there was a time lost a little sight of what we were trying to do and accomplish, but and it's been a long road to get it back. To try to get things back the way they ought to be.
And remember, basically, it's a redneck day, and it's a country day, and it's rattlesnake rodeo, old country boys, but we're losing also snake hunters. It's hard to find anybody snake
hunting. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to find them. And I
don't have to quite understand that, because we do pay. It's something you can hunt and make a little money.
Well, it's kind of easy to understand. You're talking about rattlesnakes.
Are you scared of them? Is that the problem? Oh, okay. Well, we got some old boys that weren't scared of them, but I will say they may have had some added incentive to them so they wouldn't be scared. But I'm glad to talk about them old Kelly boys. They have changed their life a lot too.
They have. Kenneth's
really
been doing a lot of the snake hunting.
They have
lately.
really.
He's had some health problems, but he looked healthy last year. He looked good.
Yeah, I reckon old age has changed a lot of us a lot.
Well, yeah, it kind of has a way of creeping up on you.
Yeah, dadgummit.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of the Kelly boys, the way they've changed their lives, and I'm glad that they still support us first. They have a source they sell this snakes year round,
Yeah.
But they during this time of the year they wait and save them for us.
So that's, yeah, we appreciate them.
We sure do. That's
And we don't need a bunch. We've got, you know, we used to have 300 snakes turned in. We don't have to have that anymore. You know, we'd like to have about, you know, 30, 40 snakes.
40's a good number.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. And we know the future calls possibly that we have to have a snaketarium to keep them going. And believe me, we have looked at it, and we will continue to look at it, just like a museum for the rodeo. We continue to look at it, and we've got the paperwork for the museum to start it. And so we've got to have some time. I think we're going to nominate Don. He's got time, and he knows how to do up forms.
Yeah,
right. So we got the initial paperwork now. So I think we're going to have another meeting and nominate Don.
I think that'd be a good one to do.
Oh, DAR's on our case, and a few other people said, "Well, y'all going to get to going to that one again?" Well, we just all got busy, man.
Well, you know, we got other things we do.
We have to make a living first.
Yeah, that's the main thing. We got to.
Oh, in a perfect world, you know, it's perfectly the city could hire somebody to do all that and get it ready and go and boy, it'd be great. But they don't have the money to do that either.
No,
they got to do the regular work and the regulations and paperwork and regulations and paperwork and regulations. Killing us.
Yeah, I should have.
It's killing us.
I didn't get a chance to go to the meeting last night. Tuesdays afternoons are not good for me.
It turned out not to be a good night for the meeting.
Oh, it did? Not many people showed up?
Fair, but it either late or had to go, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I think we'll go back to Thursdays.
Tuesday's my day with Lamar.
Picking and grinning.
Picking and grinning. And then my grandson comes in.
Oh.
And they pick and grin, and so I have to kind of hang around and see how he's doing, too, so it's not good.
You mean your little grandson's got 2 instructors there then?
Well, not me.
Oh, you keep your mouth shut.
He's light years ahead of me.
So you gotta stay back.
But he's like me. When he plays, he sings.
Oh.
So I like to hang around. Plus, they live out in the country, and so I don't get to see them all the time. But
Lamar ever sing with him?
Every once in a while, Lamar will sing. And he told me, you know, we talked a little bit, and I told him about Carol Channing dying, and he said, yeah, and he mentioned somebody else that was a songwriter that had passed away, that had written some big hits, songs that like George Strait had recorded, and I cannot think of the guy's name now.
We gotta get Lamar back on now. Of course, I need about 2 hours.
He's doing pretty good right now. He's feeling pretty good. Yeah. So
get him on, and we've got to get Coach Hill and Coach DeBose on. That's coming soon. We're waiting till they're ready. They're lining up and they're reassigning some coaches and all. They want to wait till all that's done.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Trying to get everything on their end set.
And then I got Coach Cassidy. I reckon the most immediate one I need to get on because of the
baseball coming up. Yeah.
They're already out there practicing. I think they're doing it by themselves right now. I don't think I saw a coach.
I don't know. I'm not sure when they can start practice. I knew it was sometime. I thought it was sometime in January, but I'm not sure. But I was thinking that
they're out there, but I don't think I saw a coach. But they could have been a coach too. I'm driving out by there at 10 miles an hour. You know, you can't see things very well.
10 miles an hour. Yeah. You fly up and down that road.
Be nice now. Me and the chief were real nice. Me and the chief sat together last night. The new chief.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Had a lot of fun with him. I told him, I said, I'm high as a kite on illegal drugs, buddy. You want to see the paperwork? He got died laughing.
Mercy.
I said, this drug stuff now, it's tough, all the paperwork you have to do and urination and all. I said, they're serious. And I'm glad they are, by the way. And I'm glad to know I took a lot less than I was prescribed, so they're real proud of me, and which I had done made up my mind. You know, I'm supposed to take 2 a day, and I'll take 1. I do start the morning off with 1, and I try my best to wait on that last one.
Try your best.
But hey, yesterday I knew I had to go to 5:30 or later, so I took 1 at 2. And I was ready at 5.
All right.
I was ready at 5, buddy.
So the leg's still causing an issue.
Yeah. But it's healing, and the issue that where the skin and all problems with it, it's healing real good right now, and so we're slow. I'm not a patient person. That's the problem. problem.
Well, anybody that knows you knows that.
I want instant results.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are that way,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why patience is a virtue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good things come to those who wait. Remember the ketchup commercial?
That was a slow Heinz ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them ketchup commercials.
I think it was Heinz that was so slow. Actually, I like either one. Heinz or it don't bother me, or the
I can't tell no difference in them.
Del Monte or whatever it is.
Now mayonnaise, there's a difference in mayonnaise.
Well, there's real mayonnaise. I like the real mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Just mayonnaise I don't like, but real mayonnaise. And that guy's last name, I like it pretty good if you can find it. It's not Kraft. It's not the normal. It's pretty good.
Paul Newman.
No. All his stuff sucks, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know. I've never had it.
Oh, that salad dressing and all his. Ooh, it sucks. Ugh. Now give me the chills. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Got the mayor's ad wrote up.
Is she gonna come cut it?
She got to come and cut it, and then I got to produce it. Yeah. We're gonna.
Well, she probably needs a few cups of coffee before she comes out and does that. So
I wouldn't dare want her out here right now. No. We have just woke her up, you know.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Well.
It's a great day to get better, Mayor.
After she does her,
that's for all
what,
of us.
9 o'clock class she has at kindergarten? Yeah, 9.
I think so.
10 o'clock she's okay. You can bear with her now.
She puts on her little child face.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It might be the same as the cheer face. I used to accuse my niece. She was a big cheerleader. I'd say, now, where's that cheerleader face?
Where's that cheerleader face?
You know, they kind of like turn it on whenever they're cheering, and the eyes get big, and they get real smiley and everything.
Oh. Okay. I'll go with that. She got confused, though, like some other folks. She thought Monday night was going to be council meeting.
Well, she's the boss.
Yeah, but you know, cause the way it fell, it got a little screwed up. The first was on a Tuesday, so it throwed everything off.
Oh.
Andalusia City Council is meeting the first and third. They met their week different cause of the way it fell. We're a week behind the way it fell. We don't meet the next Monday. A little confusing for some people. Just kind of like a little confusing on the third weekend in March. We had some confusion there too. They thought it was last weekend in March. One of them crazy things.
One of them crazy things.
This happens.
You got to get the race car guy in.
Yeah, I signed that to the chief, since that's his father-in-law.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good thing.
Didn't I do right there?
You did right there.
Okay,
Delegate.
Yeah. I signed him that.
Good at delegate.
And then these dignitaries that all got sworn in this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inviting all of them personally. I'm calling the press guy first, and inviting them that way. Some of them I know personally, but some of them gotta have the paperwork thing, the little, you know. So if they want that done, we'll do that. The governor has to have that. Attorney General, he don't. In fact, I talked to him, and he said he's already had it on the calendar. And
good.
Yeah, but there's a lot of the other Ziegler. I want him down. He's a hoot anyway. We'll get him on the broadcast. But there's one on there I hadn't met, so you know, I'm killing two birds with one stone. I mean, I'm doing it for the rodeo, but I'm also doing it for Robert too. But I mean, yeah.
Well, we always know there's an angle.
No, why not? As long as you keep prospect a right thing.
Well, today is Wednesday. Let's move along. January the 16th.
Where are we moving to?
Yeah, we've really kind of.
I don't want to move.
We're kind of muffled through this.
I want to live where I've been over 331 North virtually all my life.
Yeah.
I don't want to move.
Famous birthdays today for January the 16th. Yvonne Zima is an actress from ER. She's 30. Go get your coffee. Renee Felice Smith, an actress from NCIS Los Angeles, is 34. Lin-Manuel Miranda, composer, playwright, actor, is 39. Kate Moss is a supermodel. She's 45. Josie Davis, an actress from Charles in Charge, is 46. Richard T. Jones, an actor from Judging Amy, is 47. Josh Evans, who's an actor, a writer, and a director, did the movie Born on the 4th of July. He's 48. Jonathan Mangum is an actor and comedian, The Wayne Brady Show. He's 48. David Kakachi is an actor. He is on the TV show Baywatch. He's 51. Maxine Jones, a singer with the group In Vogue. She is 57. Sade is a singer and a little song called Smooth Operator. She is 60 today. Debbie Allen, an actress, a dancer, and a choreographer, did the TV show Fame. She is 69 today. Her sister is Felicia Rashad. May remember her as Mrs. Huxtable. John Carpenter is a director from the movies Halloween 1, 2, and 3. He's 71. Ronnie Millsap, country and western singer, a Grammy Award winner. Stand By My Woman Man, There's No Getting Over Me.
He's approaching 80, isn't he?
He's turning 76
He's approaching
today.
80.
76. Has been blind since birth. Had to learn to play several instruments, or had learned to play several instruments by the time he was 12 years old.
And he drives the bus.
And then finally, A.J. Foyt, an auto racer, Automotive Hall of Famer, Indianapolis 500 champion in 1961, 64, 67, and 77, and Daytona winner in 72. He's 84 today, and A.J. Foyt was born in 1935. So happy birthday to our celebrities.
Those gone on. Kathy Gerardo, the actress from Broken Lace, High Noon, would have been 95, passed away in 02. Dizzy Dean, the athlete. Yeah, he's nuts. His big wacky saying that I reckon is repeated a lot. His most noted wacky saying was, "The doctors x-rayed my head and found nothing." Would have been 109, passed away in 74.
You can relate to that?
Oh, yeah. Ethel Merman, singer, actress. It's a mad, mad, mad world. Would have been 111, passed away in 84. Robert Williams, the service poet, the cremation of Sam McGee, would have been 145, passed away in 58. Andre Mitchum, the French industrialist, Mitchum Company, done bicycle tires first. Did you know that?
I did not.
Then led
Michelin?
Michelin. Tires, bicycle first. How about that?
Cool.
Would have been 166, passed away in 31. And I have no idea who this R&B singer is, actress. Aliyah.
Maybe Aaliyah. Rhythm and blues singer.
Would have been 40, passed away in 2001. Died in a plane crash. I have no idea on that one. Could have did it, didn't do it, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Randy, we're later than 4 minutes.
We are.
Just thought I'd tell you that, Randy.
Townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Following yesterday's day-long session, Attorney General nominee...
He's probably thinking, I knew I shouldn't have said nothing to them.
Hearing continues.
He is so right.
To establish his independence from the White House, also voicing confidence in Special Counsel Robert Mueller.
I don't believe Mr. Mueller would be involved in a witch hunt.
Barr saying the Russia probe must be allowed to run its course. Day 26 of the partial government shutdown. Capitol Hill correspondent.
The Democrats are rich hunting. Like any you do.
No recess.
Fair.
Leaders of both the House and Senate have announced they'll cancel next week's planned recess unless the government is reopened. The shutdown is now in its fourth week with no signs of progress towards a solution. The House has stopped short of scheduling sessions, telling members they'll be on a 24-hour notice to return to D.C. for votes if needed.
And one GOP senator looking for a way to end the impasse.
South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham is trying to get together senators from both parties to talk with President Trump about a short-term continuing resolution to reopen the government.
Ain't gonna happen until you get some money to it.
Talks on border funding and his wall.
There's no way to get a deal without the president talking to Democrats and Republicans. nobody's going to talk seriously with each other as long as the government shut down.
Graham admits his plan is a long shot.
I can't guarantee an outcome if you give us 3 weeks, but I pretty well can guarantee you we're going nowhere quick doing what we're doing.
Tim McGuire, Washington.
After rejecting Prime Minister Theresa May's Brexit plan, May's government will be the target of a no-confidence vote later today in the British Parliament.
They're speculating that
people killed a terrorist attack on a hotel in
Trump is negotiating with some of those young Democrats. Let's join.
S&P futures 7 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
That's probably what's happening. CCB time is late, 7:38. Time for you to drop by CCB here in Opp and meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by
Farmers IGA,
Southern Independent Bank,
TNC Pharmacy,
The Woodmore,
Mizell Memorial Hospital,
Covington Eye Care,
JR's Lawnmower Shop,
and Hodges.
Well, the Montgomery City Council's chamber was full Monday night for its regularly scheduled meeting. Dozens of residents from neighborhoods around the city attended to voice their frustrations and support their neighbors who were concerned about the number of celebratory gunshots that were fired on New Year's Eve night and the early hours of New Year's Day. The city reported 174 calls from the holiday concerning gunfire. Mayor Todd Strange said he had conversations with mayors in Birmingham and Huntsville, and he said they reported similar issues. Montgomery Police Chief Ernest Finley joined the mayor for his remarks at Monday's meetings. Chief Finley said the Montgomery Police Department plans to put out extra patrols on the 4th of July holiday and New Year's Eve in 11 areas where the MPD has identified a high volume of gunfire.
Sean Christopher Houghton spent the past 3 years knowing he faced the prospect of prison. Now he can sleep peacefully knowing he won't go. On Tuesday afternoon, Houghton walked out of the Houston County Courthouse a free man after a jury took only a half hour to find him not guilty on 10 counts of sexual abuse. Prosecutors say Houghton, who is 46 years old, molested a teenage boy under his supervision in a state-operated youth behavior program. However, several co-workers testified they believe the teen with a history of behavioral issues made up the story. One reason the case took so long is that the one Houston County grand jury determined the police had insufficient evidence to arrest Houghton, so they dismissed charges against him. Later, another grand jury indicted him again for the same crimes. Sheffield said Houghton didn't even know what had happened until police pulled him over on a routine traffic stop. Houghton can't be indicted a third time because that would be double jeopardy, meaning the person can't be tried twice for the same crime.
Well, newly elected Alabama Senator Malika Sanders Fortier is hitting the ground running in her quest to better the conditions of people living in District 23. One way she is doing this is through a new initiative to get residents from the 8 counties she represents involved. She laid out the vision of deputy senators with this group at the Bridge Theater on Tuesday during an informational meeting. With the input of citizens, she hopes to better craft her agenda for the legislative session. This idea has residents excited and eager about what the future holds.
For the past few months, the City of Dothan's electrical operation has been running a pilot system of a advanced metering interstructural, or AMI, system in hopes of helping both the accuracy of meter readings as well as making it much easier for the customer to handle their accounts when needed. During the testing period, they installed Claro Technologies electric and water meters around town to test the system and announced Tuesday that it is indeed effective. They compared both digital and manual reads to ensure everything is accurate and plan to launch an app that goes with the system for customers to better control their accounts. The AMI system will help make the process of reading meters easier, more efficient for everybody, including reconnecting cutoffs automatically through the app versus a manual or in-person reconnection. Now, the total cost of this project is going to be approximately $17 million, but will pay for itself over the several years to left for it to do that. But anyway, it's a way to counteract the higher cost of manual work. Of course, that makes a little sense.
A little bit.
$17 million, a lot. For reading your meters?
That's a lot to make up.
A lot of meters.
Former Pinson Valley quarterback
Wow.
Bo Nix won the 2018 Mr. Football Award Tuesday afternoon. He finished the season leading Pinson Valley to a second straight Alabama High School Athletic Association Class 6A state championship, and he threw for 3,496 yards and 48 touchdowns, rushing for 6 more touchdowns. Former Thompson quarterback, and Nix is already enrolled at Auburn and will be joining the football program there. Former Thompson quarterback and Alabama signee Talia Tagovailoa finished in the top 3 for the award. He threw for 3,728 yards and 35 touchdowns and was the runner-up in the Class 7A. He also has enrolled in the University of Alabama. The only local award winner from the is 2A Lineman of the Year. He is from Laverne, and that is Arian Gregory.
Okay. Power's been restored, Dervish has been collected, and life is starting to get back to normal in Dothan after Hurricane Michael. Now the city is asking FEMA for a little help. It's taken over 3 months to hard work and constant record keeping, but the city of Dothan is finally ready to submit its monetary loss from the storm to FEMA. Last week, the city of Dothan started burning a massive pile of dervish from Hurricane Michael. The pile was just one of the 4 collected over the past 3 months, and yet spending all that time gathering dervish wasn't even the city's biggest expense from the storm. A lot was done within the first week of the storm, says with the utilities, trying to restore utilities to all our customers and the community, according to Dothan Financial Director Leslie Reeder. Reeder will represent the city in FEMA negotiations. Check your time. It is now 7:44 here at WOPP.
Dr. Joshua Driver and the friendly staff at Covington Eye Care would like to thank all of you for your continued confidence in our
friendly staff. I got to redo a
Our
appointment there.
newly
God
renovated
dang
office offers all the latest technology to give you a comprehensive eye examination as well as detect and treat eye disease. We are pleased to now offer many surgical procedures as we partner with Dr. Brent McKinley, board-certified cataract surgeon.
We carry the newest styles of Costa Del Mar and Maui Jim sunglasses for all your summer fun. We also have an extensive line of frames to meet the needs of those on a budget, as well as those looking for Nike or the popular Coach line. And hey, Jack, we even carry the Duck Commander line.
For the contact lens wearers, we have the most comfortable brands, and for those who want to change it up a bit, we now offer the brand New Air Optics Color Contacts.
So call us today at 493-6600 to set up your next appointment, or visit us at 604 North Main Street in Opp to give us an opportunity to meet all your eye care needs.
Why does Hardee's make biscuits from scratch? That's like asking why clowns scare people. Because it's what we were born to do, and because it makes them delicious. We were also born to let you choose from our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, sausage and egg biscuit, or Frisco breakfast sandwich, and mix and match any 2 of these for only $4. That's right, as newborns, we came up with this 2 for $4 mix and match idea and started making delicious biscuits from scratch. Talk about proud parents.
Hardee's because it tastes better.
Offer available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary, tax not included.
Ernest Herman Pete Coffin, age 71, a resident of Highland Home, passed away Saturday. Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. from the Chapel of Turner's Funeral Home. Burial will be in the Coffin Cemetery. Ernest Herman Pete Coffin is survived by 3 siblings: Stella Coffin, Dell and Elizabeth McCullough, and Ray and Paula McCullough. The family will be receiving friends at the funeral home 1 hour before services. Sarah Lou Cartrell Clark, age 87, of Dozier, passed away Saturday. Survived by her children, Debbie and John Roberts, Kobe Clark, 10 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren, her brother Bobby and Marcy Cottrell. Funeral services for Sarah Lou Cottrell Clark will be held 3 p.m. at the Dozier Methodist Church. Burial will be at the Sasser Cemetery. Donations may be made to the Big Oak Ranch in Springville. Mildred Langford Parrish, age 81, formerly of Opp, died at her home in South Carolina Thursday. survived by her husband James R. Parrish, son James Steve Parrish, and wife Nancy, daughter Miriam Alday and husband Greg, 4 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren. Funeral services will be held at 11 a.m. Thursday from the White Funeral Home in Chapel, with burial followed at the Adalem Baptist Church Cemetery in Andalusia. Visitation will be held 6 o'clock till 8 p.m. at Wyatt Funeral Home. Memorials can be made to the Embrace Hospice in Sumter, South Carolina, or the Alzheimer's Association. Carolyn Clark Simmons passed away Saturday in Dothan, Alabama, survived by a host of nieces and nephews. Funeral services for Carolyn Clark Simmons will be at the First Presbyterian Church, Andalusia, Thursday, 11 a.m., with visitation at the church 1 hour prior. Burial will be at the Magnolia Cemetery in Andalusia. The family is indebted to 4 most loving caregivers who ministered to Carolyn during her last years: Callie Baxter, Kathy Ansley, Teresa Cruz, and Donna Taylor. Memorials are requested to be given to the Presbyterian Children's Home in Talladega or the First Presbyterian Church in Andalusia. Eloise Jelcoat Richardson, age 99, a resident of Rutledge, passed away Monday. Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. on Thursday at the Chapel Turner Funeral Home in Luverne. Burial will be at the Luverne Emmanuel Cemetery. Eloise Jelcoat Richardson is survived by 2 daughters, Joyce R. Burroughs and Elaine R. Thomas, daughter-in-law Jean S. Richardson, 4 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren, 6 great-great-grandchildren, 2 siblings, Charles Raymond Jelcoat and Mazel and Ralph Simpler. Dennis Harrison, age 64, passed away at his home in Florella on Tuesday. Survived by wife Loretta Harrison, daughter and son-in-law Joyce and Michael Mitchell, 2 grandchildren, mother Vessie Harrison, brother and sister-in-law Doyle and Melissa Harrison, sister Deborah Robinson. Funeral services for Dennis Harrison will be Friday 11 a.m. from the Evans Funeral Home. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be at the Paxton Cemetery with military honors. Larry Bush, age 61, passed away January the 3rd at his home at Mossy Head. Survived by son Sean Bush and wife Melissa, 2 grandchildren. Services for Larry Bush will be Friday at 2 p.m. at the Paxton Baptist Church. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be at the Paxton Cemetery. Kenneth F. Ireland Jr., age 67, of Andalusia, passed away Thursday. Survived by wife Gina Ireland, 3 sons, Daniel Ireland and Jason, Nicholas Ireland again, Kenneth Ireland III, 5 grandchildren, a brother, Wayne Ireland and Sue, 2 sisters, Linda Brown and Dennis, and Siva's stepmother, Judy Ireland, stepsister, Wendy McCaston and John. Memorial service for Kenneth Ireland Jr. will be held Saturday, 2 p.m. at the Harmony Baptist Church in Andalusia.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
JR's Lawnmower Shop. It may not be springtime, but it is service time for your lawnmowers. The month of January, JR's Lawnmower Shop will service your push mower, your riding mower, your zero turn, and give you a free set of blades. That's for the JR's service deal. Remember, if blades are good, we will sharpen your old ones and lay a new set on the floorboard or send a new set home with you. JR's Lawnmower Shop is your service center when it comes to service. Don't forget, we carry a large line of Husqvarna, Steel, Honda Power Equipment, an Easy-Go golf cart dealer, and also a Yamaha golf cart dealer. And you know what? We will not be undersold. Free pickup and delivery, JR's Lawnmower Shop down here in the Mill Village.
Sweet specials at the Farmers IGA. USDA boneless pork chops, $1.77 a pound. USDA boneless top sirloin steak, $3.99 a pound. Fresh fryer leg quarters, 38 cents a pound. IGA sugar, 4-pound bags, 2 for $3. Wesson oil, 48 ounces, $1.99. White Lily flour, 5-pound bag, $1.99. Folgers coffee, 30.6 ounces, $6.99. Golden ripe bananas, 2 pounds, 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Senator Mike Jones said an initiative he championed after watching people whose licenses were suspended struggle to get back on their feet is now available in Alabama. He also serves as a municipal judge. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency's Driver's License Division has added an application for hardship licenses to its website. The hardship license is available for those participating in a Department of Corrections work release program, participating in a community corrections program, released from Alabama Department of Corrections, license suspended, revoked, and cannot obtain reasonable transportation. The option is not available to those whose licenses are suspended for driving under the influence. The initiative was part of a massive prison reform package passed in 2015. Meredith's Miracles Cookies with Characters tryouts will be held on from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Ages 8th grade and up. Tryout location is the old Ansley Place building on 1214 East 3 Knott Street. If you have any questions, call or text Kylie Spears at 334-427-5322.
The 59th annual Off-Rattlesnake Rodeo is Saturday and Sunday, March the 23rd and 24th at Chanel Lee Stadium. The weekend includes snake races, buck dancing, greasy pole climb, kids rides, several local artists, including Op's own Nashville recording artist Martin McDaniel. Also on Saturday night, Tyler Farr. On Sunday afternoon at 3, Craig Morgan hits the stage. Tickets on sale now at City Hall, $10 advance, $15 at the gate. Kids under 6 are free. Gates open at 8 a.m. on Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday. A man is now in the Coffee County Jail after employees told officers he threatened them. According to the Coffee County Sheriff Office, employees of Coffee County Bakery alerted Elbow 911 around 9:09 Tuesday morning that they were being threatened by a fellow employee with a gun. The Sheriff Office was dispatched and found that the suspect had left the plant and went back to his residence. Harold Nobles was arrested at his residence on Coffee County Road 474 and charged with making a terrorist threat. The Coffee County Bakery plant is located in the Holly Store community. The investigation continues. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covenant County Sheriff Department booked in 11. 1 for attempting to elude possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, meth 2nd degree, burglary 3rd degree, theft of property 2nd degree. 1 domestic violence 3rd degree. 1 holding for another agency. 1 failure to appear 3 counts. 1 back for court. 1 violation of probation. 2 for failure to appear. 1 failure to appear 2 counts. 1 possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, possession of meth. 1 possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, false information, hindering prosecution. 7 released, 223 in the Covenant County Jail. The Opp City Board of Education will hold their regularly scheduled board meeting Thursday at 5 p.m. The meeting will be held at the Opp Middle School Library. The public's invited to attend. It's time for the annual Low Country Boil scheduled for Friday in the First Presbyterian Church Fellowship Hall located at 223 South 3 Knott Street, across from the Andalusia Public Library. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., you can dine in or take out a bountiful meal of boiled Gulf shrimp, sausage, corn on the cob, and potatoes, along with slaw, bread, dessert, and drink. All of this for a very low price of $20 per plate, and no cleanup on your part is involved. Tickets are available in the church office Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. For more information, contact the church at 334-222-5352. The 4th annual Mizell Memorial Hospital Chili Cook-Off will be Friday, January the 25th at 11:30 a.m. at Mike's at the Mizell Dining Room. One of the hottest events of the year, and after judging, chili will be available for purchase to the public and employees. All proceeds raised to benefit the Mizell Memorial Hospital Patient Benevolence Fund. Bring your chili to the dining room by 10:30 a.m. for judging. You're cordially invited to attend the retirement celebration of honor Chief Michael McDonald as we celebrate the conclusion of his journey in law enforcement. Friday, January the 25th, 3 p.m. at the Opp Senior Activity Center, 500 Bradley Street.
The Andalusia Chamber is excited to announce the 96th annual membership meeting and awards banquet, Sweet Home Andalusia. It will be held on Thursday, January the 31st at the Kiwanis Community Center. Guests will experience a taste of the South, catered dinner while being inspired by the experience and traditions of Andalusia, Alabama, and her role in Alabama's history in conjunction with the statewide Alabama 2000 bicentennial celebration. Guests will enjoy a social hour, including live music, cocktails, networking, and a walk through Andalusia's most memorable moments. Keynote speaker is Robert J. Darling, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Marine Corps, retired. Tickets are on sale at the Chamber. The Covington County Child Advocacy Center is taking orders for its Spring Box lunch sale. Casey Perry, director of the center, said support for the semi-annual fundraiser has been great to date. The center provides forensic interviews and counseling sessions for child abuse victims at no cost to the families. The lunch sale is set for Wednesday, February the 6th. Pickup will be at Southside Baptist Church, or delivery will be available from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. The cost of the box is $10 per box, and donations are also welcome. Deadline to order is Thursday, January the 31st. To place your order, you can call 222-1881, or you can email covctychildadvocacy@gmail.com.
Mizell Memorial Hospital Senior Behavioral Care Unit is designed to address the needs of patients who are 55 years of age or older who are experiencing emotional illness. If you or your loved ones are experiencing symptoms of difficulty sleeping, poor appetite, or forgetfulness, we are here to help. We want seniors and their families to understand what is happening and to provide help in a supportive environment. Our goal is to return everyone involved to a normal life as soon as possible. For further information on this unit, call 493-9134. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
Today, right now, but with precautions, you can go a long way in avoiding being an ID theft victim. At Southern Independent Bank, we encourage you to never provide personal or financial information by phone or on the internet unless you initiated the
Good morning,
transaction
Gracie.
and you are comfortable with whom you are dealing. Shred personal documents or statements you no longer need. No one from our bank will ever call you to ask for personal information. Southern Independent Bank, Oppin, Andalusia. The power of independence. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Do you hate going to the pharmacy? Does your pharmacy have you at the corner of frustrated and fed up? Then get out of line and come on over to TNC Pharmacy, where your prescriptions will be filled in minutes, not hours. We have a convenient drive-thru. We offer competitive prices on cash prescriptions and accept most insurance plans. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you won't be at the corner of headaches. And how long is this going to take? TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue. Call us at 493-4517.
Owners and staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Oppin surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to call home. It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time. Whether it's in the back sunroom, the den or dining area, or strolling around the walking trail or pond, you and your family will always feel comfortable and welcome. That's what taking care of our seniors is all about. So give Donna a call at the Woodmore, 493-2721.
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Rod Tanner. For this Wednesday morning, we expect sunny skies at a high of 61 today. It'll be clear and cold tonight with a low of 39. It'll be increasingly cloudy Thursday with a high of 66. There's a chance for showers Thursday night. It'll be mostly cloudy, a low of 53. There's a chance of rain Friday. Have a mostly cloudy day with a high of 70. Saturdays, we move into the weekend, but have showers in the afternoon. It'll be mostly cloudy and breezy with a high of 72 with winds to 20 miles an hour. Sunday, there's a chance for showers. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds and a high of 50. Again, today's high 61 under sunny skies, and that's the latest lower Alabama weather here in WOP.
Hey, 38 is going to be our low this morning. The winds, well, they are from the east, maybe a mile. The official sunrise at 6:45. The official sunset at 5:06. 40 degrees here at the studios of WOPP. Hey, our birthday and anniversary calendar is going to follow the SRN news, so stay with us. This is WOPP in Opp, Alabama.
News this hour, townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Following yesterday's day-long session, Attorney General nominee William Barr returns to Capitol Hill today for more questioning as his Senate confirmation hearing continues. Yesterday, Barr spent a lot of time seeking to establish his independence from the White House, also voicing confidence in special counsel Robert Mueller.
I don't believe Mr. Mueller would be involved in a witch hunt.
Barr saying the Russia probe must be allowed to run its course. Day 26 of the partial government shutdown. Capitol Hill correspondent Molly Hines says Congress will get no recess if it continues into next week.
Leaders of both the House and Senate have announced they'll cancel next week's planned recess unless the government is reopened. The shutdown is now in its fourth week with no signs of progress towards a solution. The House has stopped short of scheduling sessions, telling members they'll be on a 24-hour notice to return to D.C. for votes if needed.
And one GOP senator looking for a way to end the impasse.
South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham is trying to get together senators from both parties to talk with President Trump about a short-term continuing resolution to reopen the government into next month to allow time for talks on border funding and his wall.
There's no way to get a deal without the president talking to Democrats and Republicans. Nobody's going to talk seriously with each other as long as the government's shut down.
Graham admits his plan is a long shot.
I can't guarantee an outcome if you give us 3 weeks, but I pretty well can guarantee you we're going nowhere quick doing what we're doing.
Tim McGuire, Washington.
After rejecting Prime Minister Theresa May's Brexit plan, May's government will be the target of a no-confidence vote later today in the British Parliament. One American among 14 people killed, a terrorist attack on a hotel in Nairobi, Kenya. On Wall Street this morning, Dow futures up 85 points, S&P futures 7 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Webster's Dictionary defines the word opportunity as a favorable combination of circumstances, time, and place. But Thomas Edison said opportunity is missed by most because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. And writer Thomas Peters warned, if a window of opportunity appears, don't pull down the shade. The Bible also talks about opportunities, but with a difference. While the world looks for opportunities for success, the Christian looks for opportunities for servanthood. Is there somebody you can help today? Is there somebody who needs a favor, a phone call, a note, a financial gift? Is there a neighbor who needs a plate of cookies or a word of counsel? Unexpected windows of opportunity will appear today, giving you the chance to serve and to give. Look for those occasions and don't pull down the shade. And that, my friend, is something to think about. I'm Gary Miller, pastor of Westview Baptist Church in Opp.
There's things that my dad used to do when I was growing up. When I walked out the door, he would say, "Do you have gas in the car and a quarter to call if you need me?" Now, it's time to take care of my dad.
At Comfort Care Hospice, we consider it an honor to care for those with life-limiting illness. We care for their physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual needs, enhancing their quality of life and your peace of mind. And because we're based in your community, we can be by your side when you need us, day or night. Comfort Care, the right hospice, right here.
With SRN Sports, I'm Ron DeRockstra. Starting with the NBA last night, the Bucks beat the Heat 124-86. Pacers beat the Suns 131-97. It was the Sixers over the T-Wolves 140-107. Philadelphia scoring 83 points in the first half. Hawks beat the Thunder 142-126. Warriors pounce on the Nuggets 142-111. And the Lakers beat the Bulls 107-100. On the ice in the NHL, the Blue Jackets beat the Devils 4-1. Islanders 2-1 over the Blues. Rangers beat the Hurricanes 6-2. Canadians over the Panthers 5-1. Red Wings beat the Ducks 3-1. Predators beat the Caps. Final score there 7-2. Wild over the Kings 3-2. The Jets over the Golden Knights 4-1. Lightning beat the Stars 2-0. And it was the Sharks 5-2 over the Penguins. This is SRN Sports.
Happy birthday.
Good morning and welcome to the WOPP birthday party for Wednesday, January 16th, 2019. Brought to you by your friends at the Sweet Shop, located inside the Farmer's IGA in Lamar Plaza. Let's say good morning and happy birthday to William Douglas. Also, Donna Yeomans celebrates today. Jan Breedlove gets a candle on the cake. Donald McBride, happy birthday to you. Birthday wishes for Cliff Mason. Also, Michelle Wuffsback. Linda Grant celebrates today. Marlene Miller gets a candle on the cake. Birthday wishes for Thomas Edgar. Also, Sonny Kuhn. Tyler Reeves. Tanita Smith. Pessy Strickland celebrates today. And birthday wishes for Darren Kersey. Let's check in with Robert and see who's on his list, and I'll be back with a winner in a moment.
Well, Troy Lundy is 12 years old today. Happy birthday to Troy. Robbie Dorsey is 55. David Kirby, our old friend up in Troy, he's 66 today. Sonny Kuhn Nix is 33 today. And let's see, who else? Looks like Lindsay Moon with a birthday. Roger Marler is 67. Marlene Miller, I believe Marlene was yesterday. Or maybe today. And let's see, Darren Kersey, yeah, Darren's his day. Sheila Stanley with a birthday. Casey Hayes. Judy Atkins, Francis Sperlin, and Sherry Bess, and Kathleen Marley with birthdays today. I believe that looks like all of them I've got this morning.
The IGA Sweet Shop offers custom cakes handmade to order birthday and anniversary cakes, as well as cakes for other special occasions like tea parties and team parties. Call in your orders ahead of time at 493-9805. That's at the IGA Sweet Shop inside Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza.
Let's say happy birthday and congratulations to our birthday party winner for the day, Thomas Edgar. Happy birthday, Thomas. Hope you have a great birthday today. And be sure you swing by the radio station during our lobby hours. In the morning, 6 until 10, or in the afternoon, 2 until 5. And grab that coupon to get your free birthday cake from your friends in the Sweet Shop inside the Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. And your friends right here at your community radio station, WOPP.
I was never great at math, but at Hardee's, it's simple. $4 gets you 2 breakfast sandwiches. Grab a delicious biscuit, a Frisco breakfast sandwich, or a loaded omelet biscuit. That's 1 plus 1 more for $4. I'm no math whiz, but I just solved breakfast. Hardee's because it tastes better.
At Hardee's, we make our juicy, thick burgers the right way, with 100% Black Angus beef and fire. We even figured out a way to weed out our less dedicated employees.
Traitor! Burgers need fire!
New Angus thick burger melts, only $3. Hardee's because it tastes better.
Come and get the best donuts in the Wiregrass at the Op Donut Shop, featuring classic yeast glazed and designer donuts. Tired of the same old dry biscuits in the morning? Try their delicious breakfast sandwich made of a glazed or plain yeast roll with bacon or sausage, egg, and cheddar cheese. And don't forget the coffee. Their premium coffee is the best around. Plus, they have iced coffee, cappuccino, frappes, and soft drinks. For lunch, try a delicious BLT with your choice of cheeses. The Op Donut Shop, located at 112 West Covington Avenue, across from the Op Gun Shop. Call 493-0830 and order a dozen donuts today.
New hours. Now open Tuesday through Saturday, 6 a.m. until 2 p.m. The Op Stockyard, 915 Florella Highway. New sale day is Tuesdays, 1 p.m. At the Op Stockyard, we want our customers to know that our commissions and hauling rates are cheaper than anyone in the area. If you need assistance with your cattle needs, please call John Edwards at 850-978-0340 or Henry Alford 850-890-6068. We look forward to seeing you at the Op Stockyard each Tuesday. Sale begins at 1 p.m. East Covington Avenue, the Old Bar Seafood Place. Open for breakfast Friday through Sunday, 7 a.m. Breakfast served until 10 a.m. Bubble biscuit, sausage, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, ham, egg, and cheese for $3.50. Big Bubble biscuit, $4.50. Grilled bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, $4.50. At lunch, the Reuben, the roast beef, the turkey club, the chicken club, BLTs, grilled cheese, 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 cheese. and cheese your way. And yes, hamburgers. And now serving chicken wings. Try our special sauce and kids menus. And sweets for the sweet at Sweet Tea's Cafe and Bakery, 205 East Covenant Avenue. For delivery, call 493-1111. 493-1111. Located at the Old Bar Seafood. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock until 4, Friday through Sunday, 7 a.m. until 2. And now Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, 5 o'clock until 9 p.m.
It's time for another huge week of Troy men's basketball in Trojan Arena. The Trojans take on Georgia Southern this Thursday at 6 for Troy Alumni Association Night. $2 tickets for all Troy Alumni Association members with your membership card. And Saturday at 2, bring the whole family out as it's Take a Kid to the Game for Free Day. Kids 12 and under get it free as Troy basketball takes on Georgia State. Plus, all kids can enjoy an ice cream party this Saturday with T-Roy. For tickets, visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets.
Here's your Wopp-Live LA weather. I'm Rod Tanner. For this Wednesday morning, we expect sunny skies at a high of 61 today. It'll be clear and cold tonight with a low of 39. It'll be increasingly cloudy Thursday with a high of 66. There's a chance for showers Thursday night. It'll be mostly cloudy, a low of 53. There's a chance of rain Friday. Have a mostly cloudy day with a high of 70. Saturday's a move into the weekend. We'll have showers in the afternoon. It'll be mostly cloudy and breezy with a high of 72 and winds to 20 miles an hour. Sunday, there's a chance for showers. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds and a high of 50. Again, today's high 61 under sunny skies, and that's the latest lower Alabama weather here in WOBB.
Hey, the morning low is 38. The winds are from the east, maybe a mile. The official sunrise at 6:45. The official sunset at 5:06. Presently sunny skies, 41 degrees here at WOBB. Rod Stewart.
With a Dutch accent who tried to change my point of view. Her ad-lib lines were well rehearsed, but my heart cried out for you. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. In my soul, my love for you is immeasurable. My respect for you immense. You're ageless, timeless, lace and fineness, your beauty and elegance. You're a rhapsody, a comedy, you're a symphony and a play. Every love song ever written, but honey, what do you see in me? In my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're an essay in glamour, please pardon the grammar, but you're every schoolboy's dream. You're Celtic, United, but baby, I've decided you're the best team I've ever seen. And there have been many affairs, and many times I thought to leave. But I bite my lip and turn around, 'cause you're the warmest thing I've ever found. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath, should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best
Have you got a small business and it seems like you're taking too much time on your bookwork, paying bills, making payroll, being sure taxes are paid, monthly reports, quarterly reports?
This is Elizabeth Bryan with Sperlin Accounting.
Let her and her staff do as little or all your bookkeeping. Sperlin Accounting can handle the large business or the small business bookkeeping and accounting. Phone Sperlin Accounting, 493-3368.
Elizabeth reminds everyone, if you haven't filed income tax, you still need to.
How many commercials do you hear every day claiming to be the best weight loss program ever? The only problem, you spend a lot of money, you lose the weight, you gain it back. Plus, when all it takes is adding protein to your diet. Protein gives you what you need and reduces hunger. NutriPro is pure protein. It's not the newest fad, it's not the latest weight loss program, but it helps to stop those daily cravings safely. There's no magic. It's simply a 2-ounce shot of protein taken twice a day, 20 grams of pure, clean protein in every shot with absolutely no carbs, no fat, and no sugar. Feel full faster and keep feeling full longer. It never requires refrigeration, mixing, or dilution. It is simply easy access to protein anytime, anywhere. But it's not available in stores. It's available directly from the manufacturer. Go to myproteinnow.com and try a 20-count trial pack today. Go to myproteinnow.com for a special introductory offer, including shipping. Do it right now. myproteinnow.com.
The 2019 Op Rattlesnake Rodeo Beauty Pageant is coming up on Saturday, March the 2nd.
3 p.m. at the Opp High School Auditorium. The pageant is open to girls ages 6 to 21 with special gifts and cash prizes awarded. Applications are available online at www.oprattlesnakerodeo.com. Also available at the Opp Chamber of Commerce, at local area schools, and at local merchants. The pageant is hosted by the Opp Chamber of Commerce. For more information, contact the Opp Chamber of Commerce at 334-493-3070.
The application deadline is Wednesday, February the 20th.
Ring in 2019 with Extreme, powered by Mediacom's future forward speeds up to 1 gig. And experience smarter TiVo Power TV on every screen in your home. No smart TV required. Plus, get home phone service with unlimited nationwide calling. And this is a huge and. When you make the switch from your slow internet provider before this offer ends, you save 62%. That's 62% off internet with Wi-Fi, TV with TiVo Intelligence, and home phone. You get it all for as low as $21.66 each service a month for 1 year when bundled. You have to call 800-SIMPLIFY soon though, like right now, because just like 2018, this offer won't last. Extreme, powered by Mediacom. Available to qualified new customers only switching from current internet provider. Price doesn't include activation, installation, modem rental, local broadcast station surcharge, regional sports surcharge, taxes and fees. Additional restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas. Call Mediacom for more details.
When you were a little boy, soldiers used to be your toys. Now that you've grown up, my son, you play soldiers with a gun. Oh, my darling son. Mom and I are proud of you, where you are, the job you do. Just the boy who used to play. Uncle Sam took you away, my son. In the streets, the draft cards burn while we wait home for your return. Some folks say we're wrong to fight, but you write home that we are right, my son. Oh, my darling son. Someday, son, the world will be a place where people will be free. Bombs and guns will just be toys. Moms and dads won't lose their boys. Oh, my
CapitolHill.com. I'm Rich Thomason. We'll hear more today from Attorney General nominee William Barr, returning to Capitol Hill for day 2 of his confirmation hearing. Barr has already offered assurances that he would not interfere in the Mueller investigation.
Barr calling it vitally important.
I believe it is in the best interest of everyone, the President, Congress, and the American people, that this matter be resolved by allowing the special counsel to complete his work.
And he insisted he's under no political pressure from the White House.
President Trump has sought no assurances, promises, or commitments from me of any kind, either express or implied, and I have not given him any, other than that I would run the department with professionalism and integrity.
This is the first of 2 days of confirmation hearings before the Senate Judiciary Committee.
Capitol Hill correspondent Wally Hines. As the partial government shutdown drags on, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham says he's trying to get senators from both parties to talk compromise with President Trump.
I'm hoping in the next 24 hours there will emerge a group of Republicans and Democrats who will basically ask the president jointly to give us a few weeks to work on this with you and see if we can produce a result in the Senate.
On this third day of the Los Angeles teachers' strike, both sides remain far apart.
LA school administrators urge the union to resume bargaining as tens of thousands of teachers are back on the picket line after being joined on strike for the first time by some of their counterparts from independent charter schools who are also union members but negotiate their contracts separately.
Correspondent Ron DeRockstra. A terrorist attack on a hotel in Nairobi, Kenya has killed 14 people, including 1 American. On Wall Street this morning, Dow futures up 106 points, S&P futures 8 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
CCB time is 8:32. Time for you to drop by CCB here in Opp, meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs, member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth for Dateline Action News, brought to you by S&P Communications, J.M. Jackson, the Farmers IGA, Power South, CCB Community Bank, Mizell Memorial Hospital, Hardee's, and the Woodmore.
Manage your debit cards at the touch of a button. CCB's mobile app now provides you with more confidence and peace of mind with our new Card Valet feature. Card Valet gives you greater control and security over using your debit card. Turn your debit card on and off, receive alerts, and manage usage restrictions at the touch of a button. Just one more way CCB makes your life easier. CCB Community Bank, serving our community since 1947. Member FDIC.
Former Congressman Joe Bonner has been named as Governor Kay Ivey's new Chief of Staff. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP. Ivey announced the change Tuesday, a day after her inauguration for her first full term. Steve Pelham, Ivey's longtime Chief of Staff, is leaving to take a position at Auburn University. A Catholic priest who served prison time for vandalizing abortion clinics has died at 79. Reverend Edward Markley died Monday morning at St. Bernard Abbey, where he was a Benedictine monk. Markley was convicted for splashing red paint on equipment at a Huntsville clinic in 1984 in order to pay restitution to 2 employees who required medical treatment. A historically black college is set to open a new residence hall. Talladega College will open a 45,000 square foot residence hall today. The building is one of 3 major construction projects currently going on that are expected to be completed by the end of the year. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP.
What is Hardee's make biscuits from scratch? That's like asking why clowns scare people. Because it's what we were born to do, and because it makes them delicious. We were also born to let you choose from our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, sausage and egg biscuit, or Frisco breakfast sandwich, and mix and match any 2 of these for only $4. That's right, as newborns, we came up with this 2 for $4 mix and match idea and started making delicious biscuits from scratch. Talk about proud parents.
Hardee's because it tastes better.
Offer available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary, tax not included.
Quick Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station 1290 WOPP. Pinson Valley's Bo Nix was named Alabama's Mr. Football Tuesday night. He threw for almost 3,800 yards and 50 touchdowns last season, winning 2 state championships in his career. The Auburn side is the AHSAA's all-time leader in total yards and touchdowns. Auburn basketball playing tonight at College Station against Texas A&M. The Tigers ranked 14th in the latest AP poll. They're 12-3, 1-1 in conference play. Alabama also in action tonight. They're on the road in Columbia to take on Missouri. The Crimson Tide are 10-5, looking to snap a 2-game losing skid. Missouri has also lost 2 straight. Auburn baseball are ranked 22nd in the D1 baseball preseason poll. The Tigers went 43-23 last season. They're one of 8 SEC teams to be ranked in the top 25. They'll open up the season February 15th against Georgia Southern. Hurry in now for great deals at the Jeep Start Something New event. I'm Tony Desiri on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP.
Unisom presents a bedtime
I'm the general manager at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet. If it's been a while since you've been to see it, or you've never been to J.M. Jackson, I would like to personally invite you to come see us.
Back the right way, the J.M. Jackson way.
Carrie Laney and Joey Laney, sales managers.
While some things change, some things remain the same, like excellent customer service and treating you well. Come see us at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick. And remember, buy your car the right way, the J.M. Jackson way.
Mahindra presents the Race Flash.
Powered by SB Nation Radio.
The 33rd Annual Chili Bowl Nationals underway in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The indoor midget car event on a 1/5 of a mile dirt oval at the River Spirit Expo Center. 350-plus drivers entered, 5 nights of qualifying, with the A-main event set for Saturday night. NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Christopher Bell has won back-to-back Chili Bowl Nationals. Logan Seavey led from start to finish in a 25-lap feature qualifying event, the first of the week. NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Chase Briscoe finished 5th in that A feature after starting 3rd. The NASCAR Cup Garage opens at Daytona International Speedway 3 weeks from Friday on February the 8th. Qualifying for the Great American Race is February 10th. That's your Mahindra Race Flash.
Powered by SB Nation Radio.
At Mount Memorial Hospital, our mission is to provide the highest quality health care in a Christian manner with hometown compassion to the communities we serve. We have knowledgeable physicians and exceptional staff who work hard every day to address the needs of our patients. We provide a range of services like our Senior Behavioral Care Unit, Sleep Center, Emergency Department, or Wellness Center. Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of the community for over 60 years and is committed to quality and compassion. We are proud to be your community hospital. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
Ernest Herman Pete Coffin, age 71, a resident of Highland Home, passed away Saturday. Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. from the Chapel of Turner's Funeral Home. Burial will be in the Coffin Cemetery. Ernest Herman Pete Coffin is survived by 3 siblings: Stella Coffin, Dale and Elizabeth McCullough, and Ray and Paula McCullough. The family will be receiving friends at the funeral home 1 hour before services. Sarah Lou Cartrell Clark, age 87, of Dozier, passed away Saturday. Survived by her children, Debbie and John Roberts, Colby Clark, 10 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren, her brother Bobby and Marcy Cottrell. Funeral services for Sarah Lou Cottrell Clark will be held 3 p.m. at the Dozier Methodist Church. Burial will be at the Sasser Cemetery. Donations may be made to the Big Oak Ranch in Springville. Mildred Langford Parrish, age 81, formerly of Opp, died at her home in South Carolina Thursday. Survived by her husband James R. Parrish, son James Steve Parrish, and wife Nancy, daughter Miriam Alday and husband Greg, 4 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren. Funeral services will be held at 11 a.m. Thursday from the White Funeral Home in Chapel, with burial followed at the Adalem Baptist Church Cemetery in Andalusia. Visitation will be held 6 o'clock till 8 p.m. at Wyatt Funeral Home. Memorials can be made to the Embrace Hospice in Sumter, South Carolina, or the Alzheimer's Association. Carolyn Clark Simmons passed away Saturday in Dothan, Alabama, survived by a host of nieces and nephews. Funeral services for Carolyn Clark Simmons will be at the First Presbyterian Church, Andalusia, Thursday, 11 a.m., with visitation at the church 1 hour prior. Burial will be at the Magnolia Cemetery in Andalusia. The family is indebted to 4 most loving caregivers who ministered to Carolyn during her life: Kathy Ansley, Teresa Cruz, and Donna Taylor.
Memorials are requested to be given to the Presbyterian Children's Home in Talladega, or the First Presbyterian Church in Andalusia. Eloise Jelcoat Richardson, age 99, a resident of Rutledge, passed away Monday. Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. on Thursday at the Chapel Turner Funeral Home in Luverne. Burial will be at the Luverne Emmanuel Cemetery. Eloise Jelcoat Richardson is survived by 2 daughters, Joyce R. Burroughs and Elaine R. Thomas. Daughter-in-law, Jean S. Richardson. 4 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren, 6 great-great-grandchildren. 2 siblings, Charles Raymond Jelcoat and Mazel and Ralph Simpler. Dennis Harrison, age 64, passed away at his home in Florida. Survived by wife